Gentlemen! Yeah! This is the place where the lights go bright, the hits go hard, and the calls go legendary! Top shelf play-by-play, every shot, every hit, every home run blast, NHL intensity, MLB madness, hockey battles in the crease, baseball bombs into the night sky. We don't watch the game, we live it. From overtime heartbreak to walk-off chaos, from glove saves to tape snipes. This is the Samwell 12 experience. Samwell B12. Samwell B12. Dynamic reactions, the biggest moments, the best play-by-play on YouTube. No limits.
You're watching
No
Samwell
breaks.
B12.
All gas. All sports. Play-by-play. Pure energy.
7, 6, 5,
Welcome
4,
to the
3, 2,
Samwell experience.
Watching Samwell
B12. Samwell B12.
Hi, I'm Kate Burness, and you're watching the Samwell B12 Experience.
Hey, what's going on, baseball fans? Here we go again. Let's do it. Last night wasn't a fluke. We're going to tear down the house again. The Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays meet here for game 2 from Tropicana Field. Boy, oh boy, I still can't get over what we watched yesterday. And man, I hope they really have a good showing again today. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Live from Toronto, my name is Sam from the SB12 Sports Studios here in Toronto, and it is a gorgeous day. I spent a little bit of time outside. It was nice. It's nice in Florida as well. A little bit overcast, and it's hopefully the Blue Jays going to bring the rain. Remy, how's it going? Welcome in. Sad, how's it going? Bruce, welcome in. Ariel, happy travels. I'm sorry you have to come home. It's always tough coming home from vacay, but I hope your flight goes well. Daniel Barry, what's going on? Michael, hello there. Welcome in. Craig, thanks for joining us. Jerry Garcia, welcome in. Donna, hello there. Bruce, I hope your phone lasts. Get that charger sorted out. Welcome in. Silas, welcome in as well. Great to see you. Welcome in, Ursus. How's it going? Objective, how's it going? Davey Boy, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Connor, what's shaking? How's it going, French? JSN in the house, welcome in. Who else am I missing? I think I got everybody. If you have us on in the back room, well, I hope you don't have us on in the back room, but if you have us on in the background, welcome in and hello. Julie, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm going to take a candy. Let's go. Blue Jays, going to be an epic matchup here today. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Who's in, who's out? How's it going to shake out? For the Blue Jays, Max Scherzer is on the mound. Let's not pay any attention to his current record or ERA. Mad Max, one of the top 10 in strikeouts, going to look to add a few more. The lineup behind him, a little different tonight than it was yesterday. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Welcome in. Morgan, what's up? Welcome in as well. You're a bit late leaving the Dominican. Oh, gotta love those travel delays, Ariel, right? Will, thank you so much. Welcome in. Good to see you. Gifford, hello there. Welcome in. All right, the lineup behind Max Scherzer, our new superstar, Brett Bateman, is going to lead the way back in center field. Nathan Lucas in right tonight. Alejandro Kirk, his bat is in the lineup, but he is DHing today. Big Kaz Okamoto back in at first base. Andres Jimenez at short. Sanchez hitting 6 over in left field. Josh Smith is going to be doing second base duties today. We got Brendan Valenzuela hitting 8th behind home plate. And over at third is Charles McAdoo. Now, if you're wondering where is Springer and where is Ernie Clement? Well, let me tell you, George Springer, after all that running yesterday, he's getting a day off. He's fine. He's fine. He's just getting a day off. Ernie Clement, on the other hand, not so fine. Ernie woke up with an illness this morning. He is under the weather. Should just be a one-day thing, but Ernie, we wish you the best, and I hope you feel better soon. Fun, what's going on? Let's go, boys. Let's do it. Cayman, what's up? Welcome in. Benson, hello there. Welcome to the show. Expected to be in Toronto tonight at like 9:30. There you go, Ariel. That's not so bad. That's like the course of the ball game, right? You'll listen to us during your flight and you'll be home before you know it. Now over on the other side for Tampa Bay, it's Drew Rasmussen. He's going to be on the mound. A 12-5 record, a 2.78 ERA. He has been awesome. The lineup behind him, we got Chandler Simpson, Junior Caminero, Jonathan Aranda. We got Yadi Diaz DHing. Liam Hicks back behind the plate. Mullins in center. Velati in right. Palacios in second, dropping to the 8th spot. And then Taylor Wells in the 9th spot over at short here today. Hey, Dave, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Dingleberry, what's up? I love that name. Welcome in. Thoughts on Waldron? Oh, man. Poor Waldron. Poor Waldron. Man, he really how do we say it? Well, didn't do a great job. You make a great point. Posted a couple hours ago, couple roster moves from the Toronto Blue Jays. Left-handed pitcher Brendan Salucci selected up to the main roster. He's going to be active tonight. Right-hander Matt Waldron has been DFA'd. So Waldron DFA'd, and we knew it was coming. It was a risky pick. We knew it was coming, and sorry, but that's sports for you. Lala, what's going on? I hope you're doing okay. Welcome in, welcome in. Rick, what's shaking? Let's go, boys. Let's go. No Vladdy tonight. No Vladdy. Vladdy is expected at the earliest on Saturday. So Vladdy expected the earliest on Saturday. He will be reevaluated. He did take place in a full practice, so we will see how that is going to pull out to be. So we hope Vladdy is okay. Randy, thank you so much for the heart. Welcome in. And let's just get everybody healthy, right? Let's just get everyone back being healthy. Big game here, Blue Jays and Rays. Taking a look at the standings. A lot of action already taking place here today, and a couple things going our way, and not so much. The Detroit Tigers have lost again. The Pirates winning 4-3. That's good news for us. The bad news is the Atlanta Braves failed to help us out for the second straight day. Minnesota winning 6-4 over the Braves. So Minnie picking up a win. Detroit picking up a loss. The Rangers take on the Nationals starting at 8:05. That is going to have a lot to say about what is going to shape up in this wild card race right now. As it stands, whoa, as I click the wrong things. As it stands right now, going into this game, Minnesota is in that wild card spot. Texas and Toronto sitting back. Texas is actually tied with Minnesota. Minnie has the tie break, and Toronto sitting a half a game back. Cleveland, Baltimore, 1 game back. Detroit, a game and a half back. Seattle, after getting thumped, they gave 22 runs the other night. That's crazy. Excuse me, 22 runs. But they are way back at 3 games out. So a win tonight from Toronto will put them right up and in there, of course, depending on what happens with Texas, which we'll be checking out a little bit later on here tonight. Bella, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope, do we unban the Rays? I hope we can destroy the Rays again tonight. We need a big series win. This would be a huge win. It's been fun watching this team play. You're right. It's been a lot of fun. A win today will win the series. And how good would that be if the Jays can beat Boston and win that series? They take a series from the Yankees, a series from the Rays would be outstanding. And then, of course, they start again on, I believe, Friday with the New York Yankees. They'll make a little pit stop in New York for a little series, just a minor series, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before coming back to Toronto on Tuesday, where Kansas City comes to visit. So a big game here tonight. They play tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock and then into New York Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So very, very much an important finish of this stretch. I think so far, and I think you'll all agree with me, this stretch, which we deemed kind of going to make or break this Blue Jays squad, has gone way better than any of us would have expected it to go. They've been totally playing a different style of baseball. It's not all about just slugging it over the fence. They have been working the small ball. They've been driving it around. They're doing all the right things. So hopefully the Blue Jays will continue to put this type of game forward. All righty, so we are, 2 minutes away from first pitch, if they're on time. We get this one going again. A beautiful day in Tampa Bay, but it doesn't matter because they got a roof at Tropicana Park or Tropicana Field, and I think this new roof has gotten rid of the curse that the Blue Jays have suffered for so long playing here. Now, they have struggled so much against Tampa Bay. I think let's be realistic. Hey, Gaston, let's be realistic. Yesterday was an anomaly. Putting up 10 runs in Tampa Bay doesn't happen every day for the Blue Jays. I think today's going to be a very, very different look. They're going to have to be on fire, continue doing what they're doing. We can't count out this Tampa Bay team. Carson, how's it going? Welcome in. They are becoming a solid team. Theo Sam Eagle, what's up, my friend? Welcome in. So let's see if we can do it. Corthas, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Just don't spam too much. All right, let's get ourselves ready as they're getting ready for first pitch, and it's going to be a big one. Rasmussen is going to be tough. Jays got to be patient. They got to work the count. They must get the pitch count up high and fast, something they haven't been great at. They swing very, 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 very quickly. So hopefully they will not do that here today. They will sit back. They will take pitches. They will swing at pitches in the strike zones, and they'll just make it count. We want the Blue Jays to have an unbelievable showing here today. They got to get to Rasmussen early. That is going to be key. All righty. The other note for the Blue Jays with Mad Max on the mound, we know Max is probably going to go 4 or 5 innings, right? That's it. We know he's going to be throwing all over the place. So defense needs to be on their toes. Sad, the back is great. Thank you so much for asking. The back is like 99.9%. It is all good. So thank you so much. I was able to get back on the bike the other day, do some riding, the stationary bike. But yeah, it's feeling great. Thank you so much. All right, let's go. We are set. First pitch, and it's going to be swung on. Bateman going to hit it right to first. Talk about not waiting in the pitch count. Bateman swinging at the first pitch, and he's going to line out. Holy, we can't even get everything operational here as he swings right away. So that's one quick out for the Blue Jays. You know, Bateman, you could have taken the first pitch. First pitch of the game, swinging on it. Well, that's not good. Hey, Nathaniel, how's it going? Vaughn, welcome in. Austin, what's going on? Welcome in. I'm doing fantastic here on this Wednesday. Garbage day here in our area, or recycling day, I should say. The exciting stuff, you know. There you go. Chaotic Rob crushing it. It would be nice if they got to Rasmussen as quickly as they got started last. It really would be, Rob. It really, really would be. They can do it. I believe. I believe you believe. Blue Jays fan believes. Welcome in. Here's Nathan Lucas. Takes this one inside. Had to really stretch back there. Now, we saw some not great umpiring yesterday. Hopefully today will be a little bit better. The Blue Jays also had some poor challenges yesterday. Flew through those by the third inning. The umpire behind home plate today is going to be James Jean. Let's see if he's going to be on point with the balls and strikes. 1-2 count here on Nathan Lucas. Hey, Energy, what's going on? Good to see you. Lucas or Luke's, depending on what part of Canada you're from. There you go. That's right. Well, doesn't matter because Luke Lucas has struck out. That's 2 down. 2 quick outs here. 1 strikeout for Rasmussen. Good pitch, just a little high out of the strike zone, and Nathan couldn't hold in. Kalen, how's it going? Welcome in. Lucas all day. When did the back get injured? A couple weeks ago, I hurt my back. And here's Alejandro Kirk going to hit it up the middle to second base. That's going to be thrown over, and Kirk is retired. So a quick first inning here for the Blue Jays. They did not put up some runs like they did yesterday. That was way too quick. Simpson, Caminero, and Aranda coming up here. Rasmussen, wow, he only threw a handful of pitches. What is 6 pitches? 3 outs on 6 pitches. 5 of them were strikes. That is not going to help. Gotta go a little deeper in the counts. Hey, Rodney, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Zachary, how's it going? Welcome in. Lucas doesn't roll off the tongue like Lucas. Lucas is right. That's all just how it comes out. Gordy, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Terry, what's up? Happy Wednesday Eve. Hard to believe it's Wednesday already. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Shane, what's going on? I think that's the fun thing with the Blue Jays improving over the last kind of week or so, 2 weeks. Man, it's making these nights go by so fast. The days go by because of work, and then all of a sudden we're here. Boom, 3 hours gone, and it's like, okay, I got a couple things to do, and then go to bed. It's awesome. Paul, what's going on? Who's going to win? That is the $1 million question. Derek, what's going on? Welcome in. I want a peppermill. I want a peppermill. Shirley, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, we gave 2 baseball bat peppermills away here on the channel. Big thank you to our good friends at millhouse.shop. You can check them out, millhouse.shop, for your peppermill baseball bats. So Max Scherzer on the mound. Blue Jays, heavily the underdogs at this point. Plus 220. Way more than yesterday. Plus 220. The Rays are favored at minus 230. So if you're going to play, please do play responsibly and play within your means. Your friend got one. You told her about, oh, Lala, awesome. That is so cool. I hope she mentioned that she heard about it through us. That is very cool. Showing bunt, pulling away, and that one is in there for a strike. Mad Max taking off the cap. He's got to tie his shoe. My shoe. Max going to get it done. Derek, I wish I had another one to give away. Henry, how's it going? Welcome in. Calling it 6-3 Jays. That would be outstanding. AK, thank you for the follow. Grayson, thanks for the follow. Scoob, what's up? Welcome in. Rays fan hanging out. Well, you are more than welcome to. Hope you have a good time. Hope it's a good, close game tonight. Here's something wild. It's actually... Shirley, I don't get it. Here's the 1-1. Misses. I feel like there's like a fluff that's hanging off the side of my hat that I see in the corner of my peripheral, and it's driving me nuts. Something wild. It's actually... Drop it. I don't get it. This coming up high, going to be popped up. Little blue, very shallow coming in. Bateman calls everybody off, and he makes the catch. 1 down. There we go. Good job by Bateman. You know, Bateman has made some big catches. Him and Lucas in center and right both have made some unbelievable catches. I love how they come together to cover that part of the outfield. Left right now is a little bit to be desired. I think I'd prefer Straw out in left over Sanchez. Hey, Kim, what's going on? Brian, welcome in. West Yorkshire in the house. Good job, Nathan. Good job. You make sure to take care of her. Name is actually Eric. Oh, your name is actually Eric. I gotcha. Okay. I will try and remember that. You're like, don't call me Shirley. Here's Caminero. Count as 1-1 on him quickly. This sending in up high. Going to be 2-1 from Max. Oh, Ava, it's close. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough tonight. Blue Jays are the heavy underdogs, but they surprised a lot of people yesterday. It's a big question mark with Scherzer on the mound. This one is going to be popped up. Foul. Count goes to 2-2. And I don't mean any disrespect to Scherzer. Rob, thank you. Thank you for all the love tonight, Rob. Thank you for all the love. I didn't put on my phone, so I didn't see those come in. Thank you, Rob. I truly appreciate that. Bane, thank you as well. This one is going to be popped up left field side. Sanchez running to the corner, and he has to back up, and oh, he misplays it, and it goes off the wall. A ground rule double, and Jesus Sanchez, what the heck are you doing? Sanchez goes over to the foul pole. He's looking around, and then the ball lands beside him. So did it hit something? So was there the Tampa Bay umpires coming out? It definitely landed inside the park. The camera didn't show us high enough. So we don't know if it hit the foul pole and then came down and bounced in the park, or if that's where it landed. Sanchez clearly lost it in the air. Clearly had no clue. So we'll have to see where this actually hit. So they're saying it may have hit one of the catwalks up top. There are 3 catwalks up there, and if it hits the furthest one, it's a home run. That would explain why Sanchez was so confused, going one way and the ball coming the other way. Because he's looking, he checks the wall twice, and then he looks, and he clearly is kind of like, where? Cameraman is still not showing us up high. So it's these catwalks that kind of curve around. And they're saying there's one catwalk, I believe they said it was C, that is outside the wall. Now would be considered a home run. Oh. So if it hits either catwalk C or D in fair territory, it's considered a home run. Let's see. Problem is, it's a white ball in a white sky with that white roof. I mean, it's from what they've shown us on TV, it's impossible to tell. But the way the ball came on such an angle down, it had to have made contact with that lower. So the call stands. It is a ground rule double. They say they can't tell. I think that's the right call. Unfortunately, with the white roof, you can't really see where it made contact with that catwalk. So it is a ground rule double. Hey, Bart, how's it going? Controversy early here. Love it. You know, my ban list. That's funny. Hey, Forston, how's it going? Welcome in. So that call stands. Ground rule double in a very bizarre play. Gotta love Tropicana. Aranda going to pop this one up foul. So with one out, there's a runner on second, and we'll take that much better than the alternate, which would have been a home run. Now, you don't see this too often where a ball kind of makes contact with something up high like that. But in this park, just the way they have that catwalk. Cody, what's going on? Rays really deserve a better stadium and a better fan base. 1-1 as that pitch misses. It looks like more people are there tonight than yesterday. Now, most of those could be Blue Jay fans. Here's the 1-1. Aranda is ready. He's coming in with a 285 average. Going to be fouled off. Another strike. So that's the thing with Max here today, is he's not blowing by guys, but he's getting a lot of contact for fouls. Why is the stadium bad? Alex wants to know. It's an older building, and with the roof, it's like a white, I don't want to call it a cloth, but it's not I want to say it's not a real roof either. It's just not a good design. And it's been around for a while. All right, now that I'm seeing more of the outfield. Okay, the outfields are pretty empty. Behind home plate looks a little busy. This is going to pop up a little flare. Sanchez on the run. He's going to back up, make the catch, and he's going to throw this in. 2 down now, 2 down. Max throwing 13 pitches, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. The white tarp roof. There you go. The tarp. A tarp roof. I'm like, why make it white? I mean, I know you want to let some of that natural sunlight through and whatnot, but man, it makes it very difficult with those fly balls. You would think that's against some kind of rule. I hope so, Hip. I hope so. Swing and a miss as Yadi Diaz rips right through it. A 306 average for Diaz. He's a 9-game hit streak going on right now. Michael hitting that subscribe, lighting the blue lamp. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Tropicana Park. Yeah. Low boat. Oh, this one is hit a mile. This one is hit way more than a mile. That is gone, gone, gone. A 2-run shot. Diaz's 19th home run. Absolutely cracks it. Kept it low enough so we didn't have to worry about the catwalks. And there's no doubt about that one. So yesterday, the Jays went up 2 after 1. This time, it is Tampa Bay, 414 feet. Milkman, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Casson, thank you as well. Trop got to be the most pay-to-win stadium. That's funny. Rich, how's it going? Welcome in. Clark, hello there. Quaddy, what's up? That was a long home run. No confusion there for Jesus Sanchez. He just had to turn and watch it go. 2-0 Tampa Bay. This one in there for a strike from Scherzer. Again, Scherzer's pitches have not been overly complex here tonight. A curveball at 71 miles an hour. And this is the challenge with Scherzer coming in these games. This one is going to be popped up. Sanchez is under this one. That's going to be caught. And there we go. The inning is over, but Tampa strikes 2 on that 2-run shot. Does just Jasmine Sanchez look like his first time? He really does, Patrick. He really does. Todd, what's going on? Welcome in. Tampa is very good. Mike, what's up? Shelly, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, boy, that was a big shot. That was a big shot. And I think that's the challenge. Alex, thank you for the follow. That's the challenge with Scherzer on the mound. You know, he can still pitch, but his velocity has dropped off so much. His pitches are not moving that great. And if you watched, each of these hitters that came up in this first inning was making good contact, was making very good contact. So it was just a matter of time. I don't think we're going to see Max in this game for a very, very long time. And that's probably why the Blue Jays left Soriano in there longer yesterday and tried not to bring relievers in because they knew they were going to have to play a lot of the game here today. Hey, Sel, what's going on? Yeah, we got to get some pitchers back for sure. We got to get some of those injuries to clear up. The Blue Jays going to play from behind. Kaz Okamoto, Jimenez, and Sanchez due up here in this top of the second inning. So this is going to be interesting to see. Bet Max hits a groove. I hope so, David. I hope so. Because his last outing, he played okay, right? His last outing, he played okay. But again, Max is not going deep into games. He's going to give you a couple innings. That's it. And I think the state the Blue Jays are right now with their pitching injuries, again, they're like, we'll take Max for 4 innings if he can get us there. But this was a tough go. All right, Big Kaz going to step in here. Rasmussen, his throwing, he only threw, what was it, 6 pitches? 6 pitches. Maybe he'll throw more here. First pitch in there, a strike to Big Kaz. Kaz watching that come in. 83 miles an hour on the sweeper. Jays seem to have a very difficult time with the sweeper. This one is going to be fouled off, so 0-2 very quickly. This time, 88 with the cutter. Catch up, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. Oh, I have big faith. I have a lot of faith in this Jays team. I'm confident they're going to make the wild card. Just going to take a little bit. Life is living. How's it going? Max is washed. Guy needs to retire. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there at all. Dallas with shaking. Welcome in. Real with the chili. Real had the magic touch yesterday. Let's see if the chili can spice it up here tonight. Thank you, Real. Rain City. First ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah. Bunts, hits, and run behind runners. Here's the 1-2 to Kaz. Swings at a 1 upstairs. Going to foul it back. Stays at 1 and 2. Now, I do want to take a quick moment here to give a big shout out to our good man Stetson. Stetson, who is our king of trivia here on the channel, a huge supporter, had some back surgery today. So I don't know if he's going to tune in, if he's watching this live or will watch the replay. But Stetson, if you're hearing this, we hope your surgery went well, my friend, and we are definitely thinking of you. So heal up, and we look forward to seeing you again when you are ready. Real with the chili. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Dribbler, that's going to go foul. Hang on a second. Got a big win here. Hang on 1 second. We got hockey going on. Early hockey game today for my little dude. And they got the win. Big win. It's huge. Cole, thanks for the follow. All right, 2 and 2 on Oak. Rasmussen getting himself set. Delivers. Oak is going to hit this right to shortstop. Picked up. Thrown over, and he's done. At least he got some pitches. Doubled up the pitch count, more so now, up to 13 pitches. That was good. A little seven pitch at bat there. We bank some, right, Dallas? Exactly. Yeah, Stetson, big, speedy recovery. Here's Andreas Jimenez. He swings at the first pitch. He's going to fly out to the left side. Oh, come on. He says, oh, man, well, Oak had 7 pitches, so I'm just going to swing at the first one. Well, that didn't work well. When he's had a hockey tournament in your neck of the woods, you got, wow, Lala. That's outstanding. I'd like a few minutes if there's time. I'm already to prove I deserve at least the league minimum, Mike. Right? Get out there, Mike. I'll support you. Here's Sanchez. Hopefully his bat swings better than his glove works in the outfield. Top of the second, 2-0. For those checking their phones, Google probably has it right today. 2-0 Tampa Bay. Yesterday they had the scores reversed, which is hysterical. You got it, Bella. 2-run shot. 2-run shot. Was not pretty. Unless you're a Tampa fan. Sanchez is going to foul this one off. 0-2 on him. So 16 pitches now for Rasmussen. That's actually not bad considering Scherzer is up to 17. Rasmussen now delivers his 17th. And it's a strikeout. Sanchez goes down swinging. Bottom of the second. Here we come. Mullins, Velati, and Play Show says we go to the bottom of the Tampa Bay lineup. That's right, Mike. You know it. You know it. Let me know when you get your tryout. I'll bring the pom-poms. I'll cheer you on. And Mike, I would like to be the first to ask for an autographed baseball. I could say, I knew him before he was famous. Got the pop, the chips, and dip out for a good time. Oh, the hell of a good time. Clark, the hell of a good dip is pretty darn good. The question is, what flavor pop and what type of chip do you have? When you go with the dip, do you go with the Lay's? Do you go with the Ruffles? You got to, I will save my comment. I want to know, what is your go-to chip for the dip? Luna, how's it going? I hope the Jays win this reel with the thumbs up. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up if you're just coming in and joining us. Welcome in. The Ruffles. Got to be the Ruffles, right? Got to be the Ruffles. Getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. Always Ruffles. There you go. That's right. Always Ruffles. And the good thing with the Ruffles is it's a thicker chip, right? The Lays just snap too easily. Love French onion. Hell, we go. Oh, Lala, the best. The best. Ooh, Garth Orge is at the game with Buck Martinez. Garth Orge and Buck Martinez sitting in the crowd amongst the common folk, taking this one in. Buck living down there now. Question is he still a Blue Jays fan or has he changed sides? Fritos. Ooh, Mark with the Fritos. Coke Pepsi Crush. There you go. All right, Max is back out on the mound. Going to face Mullins. First pitch is going to be high. They appeal it. Did he go around? They say no, he does not. 1-0. UK, a chip is French fries. That's true, Johnny. That's true. So what do you call potato chips? What are potato chips in the UK? This down low. Ruffles and dip. There you go. I think everyone's agreed. Nachos. Crisps. They're crisps in the UK. Or is that a brand? I'm so confused. This misses low. 3-0 now on Mullins. 3-0. That's right, Log. Fritos and salsa with an ice cold brewski. And that's going to be 4 straight pitches. Mad Max says, I want a challenge. I'm going to walk him. And he does just that. You guys are confusing me. They're called crisps. Okay. Thank you. So crisps it is. Ruffles, but can't stand salt and vinegar and hate ketchup. And yes, I'm Canadian. Hey, Shelly, that's okay. The ketchup chips are not for everybody. Here's a little check swing. Valenzuela hops up, throws it over to first in time. 1 down, but the runner does advance and move over. Terry goes with the spinach dip. Dill pickle is very, very good. I like all dressed too. I'm a big fan of all dressed. Not with dip, though. Not with dip. If you're using the dip, you got to go plain. I'm a little jealous, though, of our friends in the UK, because isn't that where you guys have the Spud Bros and Spud Man and all those baked potato places? Man, I would kill to be able to walk in and get a good baked potato. So good. We need that stuff over here. Gilmary, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yanni is goated. He smacked that a mile. Pitch to Palacios in there for a strike. Little barbecue for Timmy. Aside from the first start, I have yet to see Max pitch well this year. Yeah, boom. He's kind of been hit and miss. My favorite teams, the Red Sox and whoever plays Tampa. Let's go Jays. Tampa going to fire this one to the left field side again. And that's going to be a foul ball. Sanchez can't get over there to make the catch. So a long foul goes 0-2 on Palacios. Hey, Paula, how's it going? Vancouver Island. Welcome in and thank you so much for the kind words. Takis. Oh yeah, Isaac. Takis are pretty good. I'm not a huge Taki fan, but they're not too shabby. Dill pickle is the best chip and dip or combined French. Ooh, you know what? I don't think I've ever gone with the dip, the sour cream dip, or the French onion dip with the dill pickle chip. Got to try that. All dressed Ruffles, the best combo. They really are. Corn tortillas and salsa. Yeah, Mike. I love salsa. I just do a plain mild, a little mild salsa. The nachos, so good. This is going to be fouled off. Count stays at 0-2. Holy smokes. All dressed with the onion dip. Boom. Isn't that just too much flavor? Them bones. Powell River, BC. Welcome in. All right, here's the 0-2. Come on, Max. Pitch number 2-6. Going to be popped up. Playable. Jimenez looking for it. Finds it. And makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down. Hot salsa steam. Oh, my goodness. Dallas, I can't do the hot stuff at all. At all. At a 7-layer dip. Oh, a good 7-layer dip. You got to get the scoops, the Tostitos scoops with that 7-layer dip. Just scoop it up. Oh, it's perfect. All right, here's Walls, the number 9 hitter, going to step in, takes this pitch. In there, 4-strike on the curveball. Real bringing the chilies, trying to spice it up. Hey, Matt, welcome in. Long-time watcher. Well, Matt, thank you so much for coming in and saying hello. Here's the 0-1. This is low. Runner is going back. Valenzuela popped up like he was going to throw it. Max didn't get out of the way. He does not. The runner scrambles back to second. Miss Vicky. So, Jen, I'm not a huge Miss Vicky's chip person. I don't know what it is about Miss Vicky's. I don't know what it is. Not a big fan. Here's the 1-1, swing on and foul. But I love a good Dorito. My problem with Doritos, too, is when you know you've eaten too many, when your jaw starts getting sore from chewing. Yeah, you know you've eaten too many chips at that point. Hey, Alexander, how's it going? Welcome in. Making me hungry. No dinner yet. Oh, Terry, I had dinner at like 4:30, so I can be ready for tonight. Here's the 1-2 on the edge. It's going to be hit right to first base. Picked up, stepped on the bag. No harm, no foul. No more runs come in. The Blue Jays get the 3 outs they needed. We go to the top of the third for Smith, Valenzuela, and my man, Charles McAdoo. Let's see. Hopefully they can get something going here. Be nice. Classic Lays is good. The baked Lays. I actually, for a while, I loved the baked Lays. Arlene, how's it going? Welcome in. Do you think that Soriano was... Whoops, scroll back. Left in to let him get the win. Clearly he was suffering. So I think they left him in more so, not to get the win, more so they didn't want to go through more relievers. They're like, as long as he's throwing okay and they're working their way through it with the lead they had, they're like, let's let him go. So I don't think it was so much about trying to get the win or not get the win. I think it was just we want to save as many pitchers as we can. The ranch, Turtle Talk. I don't think I've tried those. I don't think I've tried those. Real with the thumbs up. Thank you, Real. And the chili. Miss Vicky's are too hard. They are. You beat Sam. We'll need an order of chicken parm right after the game, right? Holy smokes. You guys are making me hungry. McAdoo will save us. McAdoo will save us. I have a huge sub all the way in the fridge. Talking about huge subs, Terry, we tried recently, we were introduced to Firehouse subs. I don't know if they're everywhere, but holy smokes. They are not a sponsor, but if you have not tried a Firehouse sub, it is a must. I actually like Firehouse better than Jersey Mike's. It was so good. McAdoo steal him if he gets on. Third pitch. McAdoo's so good. Yeah, that's right, Austin. A day game. Too dry. I see that. Coming down the tracks. Let's do it. Come on, Blue Jays. Get him back. Stepping in is going to be Smith. Smith takes a first pitch, catches the side of the strike zone. Strike one. Very nice pitch. McAdoo is working on being your new favorite. Shelly, I'm right there with you. He's been so much fun to watch. So much fun to watch. The 0-1, swing and a miss. A nice, is that a curve or a cutter? That one broke right in. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? They're hit and miss if you can find them. But if you do, they're good. Yeah, Bella, so good. This one inside. Fires is in my town. Is the slowest fast food ever. That's funny. In Ontario, you have a lot of restaurants, brands that we don't have here in Quebec. Oh, really, Johnny? Swing and a foul tip. Can't squeeze it. Stays at 1 and 2. Just got a Firehouse in Orangeville. Yeah, highly recommended. I've had their turkey and the turkey club. I mean, they're pretty much the same sub, but it's so good. Tasted so fresh. Here's a pitch. Smith is going to pop this one up straightaway center field. Not deep enough, and Mullins is there to pull it in. One down. He is, man, Rasmussen is looking really good. Like scary good. It's to be expected. I mean, he's just a rock star right now. Here's one of our rock stars, Brendan Valenzuela. He's stepping in here, getting a chance for both Kirk and Valenzuela to play today. We've seen this combo a couple times. Pitch in there for a strike. Real with the chili. Spice it up. Get the chili power. Long look down. Rasmussen delivers this one into the dirt. 1-1. Up to 24 pitches now. Yeah, we got to get at least 6 more pitches. At least, right? We got to have him equal with Scherzer. Here's the 1-1 outside on the far end of it. 2-1 now. I don't think, Johnny, we used to have St. Hubert. I don't think we have any left. I was a big fan of St. Hubert. I know it was very similar to Swiss Chalet. This one right down the pipe for a strike. When I was a kid at our hockey banquet, we had St. Hubert coming in. It was awesome. DJ, what's going on? Jersey Mike's is way better. I don't know. Maybe it's the location near me that I go to. I have not been a fan. Swing and a miss, and Brendan Valenzuela strikes out. Third strikeout for Rasmussen here tonight. That's 2 down. That's 2 down. When we were in London for a hockey tournament, it was my first experience trying Jersey Mike's, and I loved it. I thought it was great. And then we got back home, and we tried it here, and I was kind of like, it's not as good. Right, coming in from Cornwall, Ontario. This is going to be low to our good friend, Big Mac Attack, Charles McAdoo. We have St. Hubert in Ottawa. Nice. This one comes in for a strike, 1-1. Well, if we end up, Ottawa might be one of the locations we have a hockey tournament this year. If it is, I'll have to go visit. I haven't had St. Hubert's in forever. Real, you got one in there in Virginia? Sweet. This is going to be put on the turf. McAdoo running it out, turning, throwing it over. Mac is going to beat it out. Safe on the base hit. Charles McAdoo with 2 outs. Going to get the rally going. Great speed, great speed. There is one Quiznos, Rain, that I know of in my general area. All of them have closed down. Only one is left that I know of. And I don't think we have Arby's here anymore. I think those are all gone too. McAdoo, McAdoo, McAdoo. He was flying. Here comes Bateman. Bateman takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Come on, Beatty. Let's keep this party going. Now pizza for 4 or 5 years now in Quebec. Yeah, pizza here has gone downhill from what it was. The chili is working. Bateman swinging away. That's going to be foul. Into the seats. Arby's is still around. Near Canada. Laker, what's going on? Mate, hello there. Game 2. This is game 2. 3-game series. That's a good job. Swinging away again. Bateman, come on, Bateman. Do a good job. Help us out here. Move Mac over. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Cal, what's going on? The creamy garlic sauce. That is true. That creamy garlic sauce is pretty darn good. That is pretty darn good. Oval Basser, just hate me. Thank you for the follows. This is going to be hit up the middle, grabbed by second, thrown over to first in time. That's it for the Blue Jays. Still 2-0 Tampa Bay as we go to the bottom of the third, to the top of the lineup for Simpson, Caminero, and Aranda. That's funny. I don't mind KFC. It's so bad, but it's so good at the same time. I agree, Richie. I agree. Pizza Nova is Really, really good pizza. Big fan. Big fan. B Disney, what's going on? Hey there, Sean. Welcome in. I think Pizza Nova should be a channel sponsor. I really do. That 28.5 over Boston. I can't believe it, Sean. That is crazy. Arby's in Port Hope. Is it Port Hope that also has the casino? Go hit up Arby's and go to the casino. There you go. Talk about a night out. It's time at Burger King for the worst, best fast food. I may or may not have had some Burger King today. I'm not gonna lie. You have to try your local pizza. So Dallas, it's usually those little mom and pop shop, those little local places that make the best pizza. It is so good. I live on an island, so any fast food, no Harvey's out west. Jason, we got to get some Harvey's out west. We got to make that happen. That set the team record. I believe it. I believe it. It's not in Quebec. Wow. Hey, War, how's it going? I should start a food channel, right? Why do we always end up talking about food? And the CNE hasn't even opened yet. I haven't seen all the crazy foods they're going to have there. Oh, my goodness. Well, baseball and food goes hand in hand. If you've been down to the Rogers Center lately, you know, each year they come up with a bunch of new food ideas, and they have some pretty fancy items. I have not been there to try it. Scherzer's what? Yeah, Blue Jays. He's having a tough go. He's back out on the mound here, misses low with his first pitch to Simpson, 92 miles an hour. Just baseball food, beer and dogs. And ice cream. Can't forget the ice cream. This has popped up. McAdoo running over to the wall. Not playable. That's into the stands. And the youngster right at the corner wearing the Blue Jays City Connect jersey is going to come up with that ball. Good seats and a nice jersey. Hey, One Love, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. Didn't they do that last year as well? Deep fried pizza. That's just screaming yikes. Here's the 1-1 and going to be popped foul again. Count moves to 1-2. Sis, really? Oh, wow. You haven't experienced sports until you come to Virginia Tech football game and eat a turkey leg. So, you know, it's funny, real. I've seen those. I think you can get them at the CNE. They're in Disney World. You see people walking around with those big turkey legs. As this is hit sharply to McAdoo, he picks it up, throws it across to first in time, 1 down. I can't picture myself walking around eating a giant turkey leg. As delicious as I love a good turkey, but I just something about being in public eating a turkey leg is just so bizarre. It's so strange to me. Boogie Pepper, what's going on? Going for those Rays. Right, Dallas? Holy smokes. This is hit, chopped up the middle, picked up Jimenez very quickly, fires it over, and they're going to get Caminero. Good quick out there. Ernie, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Yeah, I hope you savage with that MCL. You got to be very, very careful because that is so easy to do it again, right? Hope the Blue Jays win as a Yankees fan. Well, Heel Mario, thank you so much for being here. We'll take it. We'll see you and your Yankees on the weekend. Here's Aranda going to step in. He's 0 for 1 here today. It's a religious experience. Here's the 1-0 Scherzer. Going to have it fouled off. Evens it up at 1-1. Never see Taco Bell in Quebec, but oh yeah, they're everywhere. Everywhere, Johnny here. Can he go 5? Ugh. I think that is going to be the stretch. Maybe Bellinger will be back. Is he expected back this weekend? This one misses outside on the curveball, 2-1. Shane is announcing his virtual crush here on the channel. Here's the 2-1. Outside, going to go to 3-1. Diaz, who crushed a home run in the first, is on deck. Count is 3-1 to Aranda. This one comes through, popped up. Playable. Underneath it, Smith is there and makes the catch. Thank goodness. So we're moving it over. Let's go. Lucas, Kirk, and Okamoto for the Blue Jays. Top of the fourth. Got to get something going on. Thank you, Real, for the floating hearts. Max is hanging in there. Max is hanging in there. All right, let's take a look. What's going on at the out of town scoreboard right now as we are cruising on through. The Diamondbacks 6-5 over the Red Sox in the 10th, but the D-backs have the bases juice with one out, so they're going to look to add some more. Phillies 3-0 over the Marlins. The Yankees are up 2-1 over the Orioles. Hey, I'll say it now. Let's go Yankees. Got to take out the O's. Guardians and Giants, no score in that one in the top of the fourth. Cardinals and Reds, no score there in the third. Games completed earlier. The White Sox beat the Cubbies 3-0. The Twins beat the Braves 6-4. The Mets down the Padres 4-2. The Pirates over the Tigers 4-3. The other game we're very curious to see the score starts at 8:05, and that's the Nationals and Rangers. We need the Nationals to do us a solid today and take out the Rangers. So that is your out of town scores right now. Today, see the Jays are one game out of the wild card. They are actually a half game back out of the wild card. Hey, Rick, what's going on? Eating a turkey leg is like something you see on Conan the Barbarian. I'd like to try it one time. I love to listen. When we have holiday dinners and the family gets together and we get that turkey going, man, I love nothing more than a few slices of turkey, some mashed potatoes, and the gravy. Delicious. But I don't know if I could just walk around gnawing on that thing. Dunkin' Donuts coming back to Canada. That's right. I'm excited. I had my first Dunkin' experience in the States last year, and I embarrassed myself because I didn't know how to order. This pitch to Nathan Luke's going to be up high, 1-0. Turkey breast is good. Rich, it really, really is, Richie. Really is. Nothing beats a good cooked turkey. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Lucas, holy, ripped through that one. Missed on it, 1-1. But I'll tell you, I mean, I prefer the mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes is probably one of my favorite sides, along with baked potato, but a good corn on the cob. Woo-hoo-hoo. Love me some corn on the cob as well. Change the backdrop to the kitchen. 0 for 1. Lucas struck out in the first. He's had some big pops. He's going to drive this one down the left side. That's going to be a foul ball. Goes to 2-2. Come visit and grab your own. Oh, the voice man, right? It is so good. Here we go, Kim. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Richie, that does sound delightful. 14 strikeouts shy of 9th. This one catches the corner. Strike 3 call. Excellent pitch by Rasmussen. Gets him. Donna Gosman is not having a good time with the Cubbies. He's struggling. His struggles are for real. Johnny, I don't even know what that is. I'm not going to lie. Here comes Alejandro Kirk back at it. He's also 0 for 1 today. Rasmussen now up to 40 pitches here in the top of the fourth. He's on a great pitch track. At his pace, he could go a complete game, which is bad news for this J squad. They are just not getting anything off of him. That pitch right in there for a strike. Welcome in, everybody, if you are just joining us. Jays are down 2-0. This is going to be low, 2-1 at Kirk. Got to get Kirk to start it off. Shawarma and falafel food. Oh, sounds good. We are big fans. We have a lot of big shawarma eaters in this household. Good falafel. This is pretty good. Gotta love some falafel. Let's go, Jays. Gosman, his first game, let up 7 hits. Yeah, he has not been having a good game. This one catches the top corner, called strike. In there. Wow. Nice pitch. Local peaches and cream on Sunday was so sweet. Great price, too. Nice. This is going to be popped and foul. Kirk stays alive. Kirky stays alive. Newfoundland, what's going on? Gotta get him. Gotta get him. Dude, you gotta be the Rays for us. Mr. NYC, we're trying. Kirky gonna foul this one off again. We got him yesterday. Listen, I said it yesterday. I mentally prepared to only win 1 game in this series. We knew this was going to be a very difficult series. We accomplished that. Tough game here today with Rasmussen on the mound. My expectations were very low. Here's the 2-2. Kirk is going to drive this one. Carry, please, please, to the wall. See you later, Alejandro. Kirk and the hot stick continues. A home run for the Kirkinator. Let's go.
Home run.
Kirky DHing tonight, and he drives this one out of here. 2-1. The Jays get one back, and oh, we needed that. We needed that so hard. Let's go. Kirk's 7th home run of the season. That was huge. Put on that jacket. Vladdy Guerrero gonna put the jacket on Kirk. Some high fives and some butt slaps. And a good job. The Jays are still in this one. Here comes Kaz Okamoto. Kirk safe at home. Kirk is doing it all. He has been on fire lately. Give him the car, the contract, and the beach house. And free passes to the buffet. To the Sizzler. Man, remember the Sizzler? So good. Captain Crunch. Thumbs up from Real. Thank you, Real, with all the jewels tonight. This one is going to be low. Again, 3-0 to Okamoto. 3-0 to the Oak Show. Keep it going. Kaz can follow it up with another Rodney. Wouldn't that be sweet? That would be outstanding. Can we get it? Colton, how's it going? 2-1 is the score. That's strike 1 here on Kaz. Alejandro Kirk just hitting a home run. What a beauty. Sniper, he did. This pitch is going to be outside, and Big Kaz is going to take a walk. So with 1 down, Kaz moves over to first base. Rasmussen having a tough inning here. Trade Kirk. Yeah, I mean, listen, it took Kirk a while to find his game again, but he's moving. He is moving. He's looking great. Spice it up. So here comes Andreas Jimenez now. First pitch in there for a strike is Rasmussen trying to find his way. 52 pitches now. Oak is on. Oak not a threat to steal, although he has stolen a base this season. Here's the pitch. Jimenez fouls it off. 0-2. 0-2. With Jimenez here and Jimenez's speed, surprised they didn't potentially go for a bunt single. There's Stetson. Stetson, brother. Welcome in, my friend. We were talking about you a little earlier. I hope the surgery went well. We wish you all the best. Did it go well? Hopefully, if you're here, it went well. Way to go, Kirky. There he is, Stetson, the man, the myth, the trivia legend. Here's a pitch, going to be popped up and foul. Popped up and foul. The room surgery went well, and glad to report murmurs about my looking for are vastly exaggerated. I'm glad it went well, Stetson. I'm glad it went well. Man, that's gonna foul this one off again. I'm so great to hear it. I'm glad you're feeling well enough to come in the chat. There were a lot of well wishes for you. A lot of the chat were wishing you well back at the beginning of this game. A lot of love here tonight. Here's the 0-2 up high, way up high. That one's grabbed and brought back down. Come drop in the house. Welcome in. Kirk going for the cycle again. That was so funny yesterday. Holy smokes. Here's the 1-2. This hits sharply right to first. Step on one, and that's the double play. Well, that is not exactly how we wanted it to go, but we got one back. Jimenez hits into a double play. The inning is over. It's 2-1 Tampa on the Blue Jays, trying to get themselves right back in here. So good work by Captain Kirk to get it done. Hang on one second. I'm going to put you on hold for just a second because I got to ask a question. All right, sorry about that. I had to get the lowdown of the hockey game tonight. So they won. They end up finishing second place overall in the season as they move into the playoffs. A good second place finish for the team. Big win. Let's go. All right, sorry. Had to get the lowdown. Very important. I am here well in some wakened form. Just wanted to check in and remind you to be nice in the chat. To check me. Yes, we were, Stetson. We were very concerned. We are glad to have you back in here. I am personally very, very happy to hear the good news report. So let's go. All right, Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Scherzer, I assume, is going to be back on the mound here, bottom of the fourth inning. Let's see if he can do it and keep this one going. And again, as Rick said, make sure you smash that like button if you're coming in. Hit that thumbs up. If you're watching on the talk, tap that screen. And don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow buttons. We would appreciate that wholeheartedly as it helps out the channel. All right, Mad Max, what you got inside? That's going to be ball two. Two quick pitches. Two quick balls. Well, come on, Max. At least he's out there. Yes, he gave up that home run. Yes, that was a tough one. Diaz had that big home run blast, so he's going to pitch him very, very, very carefully. Here's the 2-1. Going to drop it down low. So let's see. Got to be careful with him. Here's the pitch inside. That's going to be a walk for Diaz. Not giving Diaz much. And that's going to be a walk. Tough one there. All right, let's go. Come on. Bounce back, Scherzer. Hicks comes up now. Hicks is 0 for 1. First pitch is going to be outside. Max having some trouble finding the strike zone right now. Sugar Lee, how's it going? Welcome in. Joanne, welcome in. Good to see you. Nephew, a Mariners Raleigh jersey last Christmas. Very nice. It's a great gift. Unfortunately, who would have thought he would have fallen off the way he has? This is going to be up high 2-0. Right? It's very, very shocking. Scherzer set, delivers. Did he go around? That's going to be called a strike. Thank goodness. Needed to get a strike. First swing and a miss. Can you believe that? First swing and a miss. Come on, Max. Let's just drag him. Let's just get him out. Gonna send it. That one has popped up. Holy smokes. He's having a tough time. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? Jesse, did the first set of cards arrive yet? I just got some myself. It took 3 weeks for them to get here. This is going to be put on the turf. That's going to get through. It's a base hit. So with nobody on, the Rays have something cooking here. 2 on. Nope, nothing. All right. Should be any time. Now, like I said, it took me 2 weeks or 3 weeks, excuse me, to get some that I sent. So hopefully they'll show up soon. That's a long time, though. I mean, that's a really long time. All right, here's Mullins. Nobody out, 2 on. Hey, Downer, how's it going? This is going to come in high. Got to find that strike zone. Yeah, Johnny, feeling better today. I mean, we had a storm come through last night. I wonder if it was just the pressure from the buildup of the storm that was getting to me. Cicero, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe, lighting that blue lamp. Welcome in. Yeah, feeling much better today. No, unfortunately, Scherzer has 0 strikeouts today. In fact, that last swing and a miss was the first one we've seen all game. Most have been fouls. He's going to miss outside 3-0 right now. He cannot find the strike zone. This game is about to fall apart. Hey, Tony, how's it going? Welcome in. It's going to be a tough one. I mean, we're right in there, but Scherzer right now is struggling. This one is going to be high. Another walk. He walks, the bases loaded. So nobody out, bases are loaded, and this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a big problem. Scherzer's not so bad. I was up walking 6 hours later. Nice right now. My new best friend. Right, exactly. There you go, Stetson. Humber, thank you for the follow. Valenzuela coming out to talk to Scherzer. Nobody out. Nobody is up in the bullpen either right now. So there's a lot of folks that are stretching, getting ready. How do you not have anybody getting warmed up? Unless the management kind of just said, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. We're just going to ride it out. Hey, Java Jack. Nate, what's going on? Welcome in. Need a big defensive stop right now. Steezy, what's going on? Welcome in. This pitch maybe just caught the top corner. It was called a ball. That's questionable. No challenge from Valenzuela. So 1-0. Vladdy Blade is going to swing away, hit that one foul, goes to 1-1. Jonathan, thank you so much. Good to see you. Adam, how's it going? Winners had me begging for the mercy rule yesterday. That was crazy, right? Christian, thanks for the follow. That's right. Can't waste the bullpen arms today. It's Mad Max's game. Swing and a miss. The second swing and a miss today. Count goes to 1-2. Wow, a strikeout here would be pretty impressive. It would be pretty great. Well timed if he can get one. Max ready. Valenzuela is setting up the bottom half of the plate. Breaking pitch, and he got him. Mad Max, his first strikeout of the game, and it couldn't come at a better time. Bases loaded, curveball is in there. There's one out. Now just a double play ball. We got this. A double play ball. We can turn this around. Kaz, thank you so much for the gifts. That's right. Double play ball would be huge right now. Palacios. Excuse me, the number 8 hitter steps up. He's 0 for 1. Takes this first pitch way low. Yeah, I mean, I think if he gets out of this unscathed, I think he'll definitely be back in the next inning. Real says spice it up, sends those chilies. Scherzer delivers. It's going to be popped up. This is a flare. Sanchez, oh my God, you're such a moron. What are you doing? 2 runs are going to score. Sanchez. And Scherzer is livid. This was a catchable ball. He's running in for it, and Sanchez looked like an NPC, a non-playable character, running in the wrong direction. He looked like he just had a malfunction. Sanchez was running in. It looked like he was there, and then he started slowing up, and all of a sudden it lands way off to the side. He has to run back to go pick it up. What a heartbreak. What a disaster. So 2 runs come in. That's got to be an error. Has to be an error as 2 runs, and it's not scored an error. Oh my goodness. And Scherzer is livid. This pitch is going to be low. Yeah, I mean, that white dome, that tarp comes into play, right? He just completely lost it. Complete malfunction. Unbelievable. And here's a bunt. Picked up. They go home. No chance. Okamoto throws it to Valenzuela high. No chance for the tag. Another run comes in to score. And the Blue Jays defense is just utterly collapsing here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 5-1 Tampa Bay now. So the bunt is dropped. Okamoto races in. Instead of going to apply the tag or turning and throwing it back to Smith at first, he flips the ball to home, but he throws it up so high that Valenzuela has to catch it up here, and there's no chance to come down to apply the tag. Oh, what a disaster. Braden Fisher is getting warmed up. That's going to be a ball to Simpson. Absolutely a disaster here. Easy with the language, please. Easy with the language. Another bunt is put down, picked up, and Scherzer goes to first. This time they punch him out at first, but another run is going to come in to score. 6-1. And they want to challenge. Tampa Bay is saying, we're challenging this. So we got a challenge at first base for Junior Felix. Holy smokes. Yeah, Juicy, it is definitely because of the roof. It is 100% because of the roof. But like, you got to come up with that. Trade Sanchez for Bo. All right, Stetson, thank you for coming in, buddy. Glad to see you. You rest up and get well. We are here when you return. Get well, my friend. And this is going to be overturned. This is going to be overturned. He's going to be safe. He's going to be safe. That's right, Christine. It's not over till the lady sings. It is overturned. Runner is safe. So it's still going to be 1 out with 2 on, and the disaster of this 4th inning continues. Unreal. Unforced errors. Unforced errors. If Sanchez makes that catch, Dan Shulman is saying it's 2 outs with the bases loaded, and it changes the whole situation here. What a nightmare. Oh, did he hit him? No, it's off the glove. It's a passed ball, and the runners are going to advance to second and third. Well, I think at this point, there's no chance that Scherzer does come back out. That's going to be a wild pitch. We're in the twilight zone. No, listen. We knew this was going to be a tough series. I honestly was happy with the 1 win yesterday. I didn't think they were going to win today. I also was fully not expecting a complete and utter collapse. It's one thing if Tampa Bay was Valenzuela going to challenge this pitch. It's one thing if Tampa Bay, and that's a ball, so we're going to lose that challenge, not even close. If Tampa was doing it, base hit, double, base hit, home run, I could understand. But the fact that the Blue Jays have essentially done this to themselves, a disaster. He should have put his hands up. That's right. This one is popped up in foul. If you can't see it, you put your hands up and go, I don't know where it is. I can't see it. They can't pitch Cease every game. So Bieber is expected to be on the mound tomorrow. Swinging away, that's a foul. 2-2 now, 2-2. So Sanchez, he's running in. He's running nowhere near the ball. He's looking up. He looks at Jimenez, looks back up, and then the ball drops way over. I think Jimenez was kind of looking, going, where the hell are you going? So total miscommunication. This is going to be put on the turf. Great play. Jimenez going to throw it over to first. They got him. The ruling is he applied the tag. Another run comes in a score. That's going to be 7-1. So holy smokes, absolute collapse for the Blue Jays here today. And I get it. Yeah, the white roof, it makes it harder to see the ball. But there's 6 outfielders playing here. Sanchez can't be the only guy that's having trouble seeing the baseball. So Scherzer going to step off, look the runner back to second base. Aranda comes up now. He's 0 for 2 today. That was a great play by Jimenez. Hey, Bucks. I would call it payback if Tampa was getting a lot of big hits and big plays. The problem is this has all been Toronto's defense completely imploding. It's been defensive mistake after defensive mistake. There goes your rent. Swinging it away. We figured this would be the case when you looked at the starting lineups today and you saw it was Scherzer on the mound versus Rasmussen. We figured today was going to be a Tampa Bay win, but did not expect the defense to fold like this. Scherzer pitching his heart out, trying to get out of it. Hey, Sanchez caught a ball. Well, that's it. We are moving right along. Sanchez is going to be the first one up, followed by Smith and Valenzuela. Blue Jays have a lot of work to do. This is a Bassett outing, falling out inning. It was pretty bad. I didn't expect them to win Scherzer. Yeah, Vaughn, same, right? Didn't think today was going to be the day. Did not think we were going to have an inning like this. I mean, I can understand the play earlier in this game in the first inning. That deep ball off the rafter that dropped down. no problem, right? You're looking at it. You obviously lost it in the roof. It hits the thing and then drops beside him. So that's fine, right? I'll give him that one. But this play, I mean, he was nowhere close to that ball. He was nowhere even close to it. And I don't care if he can say, well, I looked at Jimenez because Jimenez looked like he was going for it. They were nowhere near the ball. Like can I do this? Let's see. Let's do an experiment here. So as we move, can I scroll the field? Can I move? Oh, I can. Look at this. All right. So they were running in where this outfielder, where that lone outfielder is, right? That's kind of where, I mean, he's a little further over, but imagine that is where Sanchez was. In the baseball fell like where the scoreboard is, right? Like that's how far off he was. He was not even close. He was so far, he so far misplayed it. It just was not good. And that's what started that downfall of the inning. All right, here comes Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, not doing it with the bat, not doing it with the glove. First pitch in there for a strike. Yeah, Danner, listen, I get it, right? It sucks to have a white roof. It's not a good stadium. But every other baseball team has to play here. You got to be able to play. Can the Astros give back Lord Pepito? Yeah, 2 for 3. And Rodney, to be honest with you, in my mental score, in my mental calendar, I had the Jays only winning 1 of 3 in this series. And that's okay, right? We knew this was going to be a tough month. We didn't expect them to take 3 or 4 from Boston. They did that. They did a great job against New York. And Sanchez strikes out again. So I think Sanchez is gambling on this game. That's the only explanation. 2 strikeouts and just a disaster. Paul says, I'm going to stay to the end. Nah, we appreciate it. We're staying on. We'll be here right till the end. Will they come back and score 6 runs? No. I would not put money on that one, but we will be here all the way through. Fun. Thank you for hitting the share out. So here comes Smith. Smith going to step in here. Yeah, build it. Bad day for Sanchez. Yep. And all youngsters have that swing and a miss by Smith. Everybody has a tough day at the office. And this is just one of those tough days. You know how you can make it better? If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. Here's Smith. He's going to drive this one. That's going to drop in. There's a base hit. So with 1 out, Smith is on. I mean, if the Blue Jays can start chipping away, you know, yesterday they scored 2 in this inning, 2 in that inning, 2 in this inning, 2 in that inning. If they can start chipping away, that would be awesome. Get them close. Loses the Jays another game. So this is not on Scherzer. This is not on Scherzer. This is on the Blue Jays defense. Not on Scherzer at all. This pitch is going to catch the top of the strike zone as Valenzuela steps in. Yes, Scherzer gave up a 2-run home run. Yes, Scherzer had a couple walks and had the bases loaded. But he got a strikeout for strike 1. There was a catchable ball for the second out that was misplayed and dropped. There was a terrible play, Okamoto scooping up the ball, throwing it to home, not even close. A bunch of bad defensive plays. The throw to first base that was late. This is going to be hit by Valenzuela. That's going to be all the way down into the right field corner. The throw is going to come, and Valenzuela is going to stay at first base. Smith goes to third. 1 out, runners on the corners. Sarah, that's right. I don't know why we haven't brought Straw in, but they should. They should take Sanchez out of this game and put Straw in now. So they actually have not awarded any errors, which I think is a complete mistake. They have not awarded any errors. So here's Charles McAdoo with 1 out, swings away. puts that one foul. Steve, thanks for the follow. Oh, that would be huge. If Big Mac could do it, that would be huge. Don't you just put it in play, right? Small ball. That's what's been working for them. Mack is going to ground it, and that one gets through. Charles Mack with a base hit scores a run for the Blue Jays. He's 2 for 2 today, and it's 7-2 with one out. Runners on first and second. Now here comes Miles Straw. Their pitch. What? Okay, I'm sorry. John Schneider, what is wrong with you? They're pitch hitting Miles Straw for Brett Bateman? Brett Bateman, who's been the spark plug of this team. You're taking Bateman out for Straw? Schneider, have you been drinking? You should have put Straw in for Sanchez. Oh my gosh. So they're taking out Bateman because he's 0 for 2 at the plate today. So is Sanchez. Maybe I'm hoping, Richie, Bateman was feeling a little under the weather. If this was just a decision to say, no, we're going to put in the veteran Straw, this is a mistake. Bateman has been a spark plug. Here's a pitch way down low. Hicks with a good job to pull that out of the ground. Right? Like, I don't understand it. Thomas, so Valenzuela and Kirk are both playing today. Kirk is DHing. Valenzuela is playing catcher. So 1 out, 2 on. Miles Straw takes this one up high, 2-0. I'm shocked. Shocked that they elected to put Straw in for Bateman and not Sanchez. This one in there for a strike. Straw is going to challenge it. Jays only have one challenge remaining. Let's see. And this is a ball. Good challenge by Miles Straw. And good challenge. That's going to be overturned. Count goes to 3-0. No errors because an outfielder has to touch the ball for an error to occur. That is pretty crazy. 3-0. Here's the pitch. Up high, he's going to walk him. He walks him, so now the Blue Jays have the bases loaded with 1 out. What is going on today? Rasmussen loads the bases, and here comes Nathan Lucas. So Nathan Lucas with a chance. He's also 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. So the Jays have bases loaded with 1 out. Lucas, you got to put it in play here. Got to put it in play. Swinging at the first pitch. He's going to fly this to left field. Tagging up. 1 run is going to score. So we get the sac fly, but with the bases loaded, come on, you got to put that in play. 7-3 Blue Jays. 7-3. So now there's 2 outs. Here's Alejandro Kirk. Boy, wouldn't it get interesting? Kirk has 1 home run today, his last at bat. Wouldn't it be interesting if Kirky does it again? Reels dropping those chilies, saying, let's make it happen. Come on, Kirky. Come on, Kirky. Rasmussen delivers, bottom corner, strike 1. Kirk is going to challenge. This one is not going to be overturned, and the Blue Jays will have no challenges left. That was a bad challenge by Kirk. We'll take it. We'll take it. Lisa, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. So 2 on, 2 out for Kirk. Rasmussen delivers. Kirk swings at a pitch way high. 0-2 now on Alejandro. Come on, Kirky. That was a real bad challenge. A really bad challenge. So timeout is called. Kirk's going to dig that back foot in there. Vaughn. Andrew, that would have been nice, right? That would have been nice. Come on, Kirky. Kirky going to hit this one. That's going to get through. Kirk with a base hit. Here comes McAdoo, and another run scores. 7-4, and we got runners on the corners as Miles Straw is down on one knee at third base, trying to catch his breath. Real, those chilies are working. 7-4. Holy smokes. The Blue Jays all of a sudden now here hitting Rasmussen real good. And again, this just makes that last inning so much more painful. So good work by the Blue Jays. And here comes the Oak show. Okamoto stepping in. He's 0 for 1. This pitch is going to be low. Come on, Oak. He walked his last at-bat. Okie dokie. Right, gumdrop, exactly. Oak is going to drive this one. That's going to drop in. Another base hit. Another run scores. Holy smokes. 7-5. What is going on? 7-5. Still 2 outs. Now with Alejandro Kirk running, he stops at second. He doesn't try and stretch that over. Wow, the Blue Jays, who were down 7-2, scoring some runs right now. Getting some hits. Rasmussen having a tough outing. So here's Andreas Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 today. Wells is warming up. Tyler Wells. Not David. Tyler Wells warming up. Come on, Jimenez. Keep this going. This pitch is in there for a strike. Top corner. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. It's a 2-run ball game. Jimenez jumping on this one, foul. Big response from the Blue Jays, and you know this, man, this just makes that Sanchez play sting that much more. Just makes it sting. I can't believe they got to Rasmussen the way they have. I guess never count this team out. Kaz, thank you so much. Becca, got to start manifesting. Let's go, Jays. Oh, and let's do it. Believe, Randy says. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a foul off again. Holy cow. Big battle right now. Jimenez sticking in there, sticking with it. Let's go. At least we have a good, entertaining ball game. That's right. It certainly didn't look this way about 15 minutes ago. Here's the 1-2. Jimenez fouling it off again. As a Yankees fan, let's go Jays. Thank you, Noah. We'll take it. There you go, Christine. That's right. Christine, that lady hasn't sung yet. Again, welcome back in, whoever is joining us. Thanks for being here. No, thank you. This one is popped up, and that's going to do it. That's going to be a catch. So we're going to the bottom of the 5th, but what an inning for the Blue Jays. They needed a response. They put 4 on the board. 7-5 is the score. It's a 2-run difference. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, see what changes we have here. The Phillies are up 4-1 over the Marlins. The Yankees 3-2 over the Orioles. Just hanging on there. Giants over the Guardians 1-0. 2-0 Cards over the Reds. 2-0 Athletics over the Royals. Mariners 4-0 over the Brewers. They're getting a little revenge after giving up 22 runs last night. Rangers and Nationals just kicking off, so we'll be paying attention there. Wow. What a crazy couple of innings. Tampa Bay scores 5 in the bottom of the 4th. Toronto scores 4 in the top of the 5th. Real, it's getting spicy in here. It's getting spicy. Thank you for all the jewels here tonight. Let's do a little sub check-in. There we go. 167. We're on the way to 200. We're on the way to 233 subscribers away. So if you have never watched with us before and you're watching for your first time, maybe you've watched with us before and you haven't hit that button, now would be a great time. Hit that subscribe, join our community. It's free to do. We'd love for you on YouTube to party with us all down the stretch. So thank you so much for being here tonight. We look forward to a great finish of this game. We'll check in with those sub numbers a little bit later on. Hear me, but if they get hot. Let's go, Jays. Jody, there you go. And let's go. Let's go. Thank you for those follows. I don't think Bateman is hurt. So Braden Fisher checks in. Max Scherzer's day is done. Scherzer's day is done. He goes 4 innings, which is exactly what we said he would do. 5 hits, 7 earned runs, 3 walks, only 1 strikeout. First pitch, swing and a miss. Scherzer also throwing a total of 73 pitches. 42 of them are strikes. IHG, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Diaz going to foul this one off. 0-2 on him. With Fisher throwing now, gives us a little bit of help. Let's go, Jays. All of a sudden, 5-7, right? Jetson, thank you so much. Welcome in. Twitter is saying he's hurt. All right, Becca, let me look it up. This is going to be grounded up the middle, picked up over to first in time. Let's take a little peek. It was very sus that that Schneider would take Bateman out just out of the blue like that without taking out Sanchez. So a very, very strange play. So let's see. Oh, they're showing a little clip now. So it could be a hamstring. Looks like a hamstring. No official word yet, but they're saying it could be a hamstring. So that's why they've pulled Bateman out. Okay, so John Schneider, I take that back. This pitch in there for a strike. Good pitch. We're like, that came out of the blue. All of a sudden, it's like, why are you taking Bateman out? You should have taken Scherzer out. All right, that makes sense. He's got a little tweak to the hammy. So got to make sure he's okay. We need Bateman. This pitch is going to miss. 1-2. Joker, how's it going? Bats are alive. It's alive. Ian, what's going on? Ant-Man's got a hammy issue. Yeah, a little bit of a hammy issue. Aiden Edits, how's it going? I think Scherzer is going to retire as a J. It'll be interesting to see. This is probably his last go around. You already insulted him too much. I was like, made no sense. This is going to be hit. Oh, McAdoo going high up the ladder. Can't squeeze it. Just in and out of the glove. So Hicks is going to pick up a base hit. With 1 out, it's 1 on. Good try there by Sanchez. Gumdrop, I was like, why on earth? Bateman has been the spark plug. He's been so good. Like, what is he on that he's pulling him out of this game? So 1 out, 1 on. Come on, Fish. Mullins, he's going to step up here. Couple of walks today for Mullins. I think they'll put them on the staff if he retires. Yeah, I mean, I think he'd be great for some of this young pitching staff. This pitch is going to be swung on, popped up. McAdoo is under it, waves off Valenzuela, and Big Charles makes the catch. 2 down now, 2 down, 2 down. Good catch. Good communication there. See, Sanchez, that's how you do it. You put out your hands. Put out your hands. I got it. I got it. I can't see it. Communicate. All right, Vladi is coming up. He's 0 for 2. Fisher sending this one in. Big cut, swing and a miss. Jane, this is a real wild one, right? A real wild one. Ground out and a strikeout here for Vladi. Jays are still in this game. Lots of baseball to play. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Lot of baseball still to go. I mean, when the score was 7-2, it was a very different outlook. But all of a sudden at 7-5, that's doable. Here's the 0-2, a long stare down. Now he's going to deliver right in there for a strike. Strike 3 call. Fisher looking great. 12 pitches. Excellent inning. Let's go and let's do it again. Sanchez, Smith, and Valenzuela coming up. Now at this point, I still say take Sanchez out of this game. Take Sanchez out. The problem is when I look down who's available, maybe that's why. With Straw already being put in, I don't want Springer in left field. Ernie Clement can't play left field, and he's ill. You don't want to play him. And you don't want Cameron coming in because he's no better than Sanchez. So I think we're stuck with Sanchez. I think that Bateman injury kind of messed things up here for the Blue Jays. They only got 3 bodies on the bench. Springer, Clement, and Cameron. So it'll be interesting. Let's see. Hey, Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. Schneider has 2.5 years remaining on his contract with a 1-year extension if there's a lockout. Is there an option to take a year off his contract if there's a lockout? Can it be a reverse extension? Sanchez never getting a gold glove. Not after that play. Jetson right through MLB. All right, different score from yesterday. That's right, Darren. Different score from yesterday. It has been a wild one. Folks, tomorrow is an afternoon game. It's on at 1 o'clock. Shane Bieber is on the mound against Seymour. And hopefully Seymour is going to see more home runs as the Blue Jays will light him up. That was terrible. But a good afternoon day. So if you're going to be at work, put it on in the background and listen along on the radio. That's what I'll be doing. I'm going to throw on Sportsnet and listen along while we work. All right, Cam Boozer is going to take in. Oh, and it is going to be Cameron in. All right, so Sanchez is out. Cameron is in. That was really your only option. So Boozer versus Cameron. Cameron, prove me wrong. First pitch, Cameron swinging away, and that's going to be a bloop single. All right, Cameron, you proved me wrong. So nobody out and 1 on. Let's go, Cameron. Wow. That's right. Davis is back in the minors. It's 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It's 11 a.m. out there. Yeah, it's a real early one. Me at 100%. 100%. Can't trust Google with the score. That's right. How confusing was that yesterday? So Smith is going to step up, takes the first pitch from Boozer as a ball. CV, what's going on? Defense has got us back in the wild card race. Can't afford a bad D next year. Healthy Barger can play full time. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And the defense has been solid as Smith fouls that one off. Defense up until today has been solid, but that was just a very, very poor defensive inning, which cost us a lot of runs. But they got back in it. Here's the 1-1. In on the hands, going to be hit to first. They go to second for 1, over to first, not in time. Smith is going to get down there in time. It's going to be a fielder's choice. So 1 down, 1 on. There you go, Jake. So good run. So he gets there. I'm surprised he didn't try to drop a bunt to move him over. Valenzuela coming in. Valenzuela is not going to bunt. What a hat head. Valenzuela is not going to bunt, no doubt. Brendan Little is starting to get warm on the Blue Jays side. So we're going to see Little at some point in this game. Ian, that's funny. Literally boo their teams in so many games. Valenzuela going to drive this one. Go, shut the front door. Oh, it's caught at the wall. This is going to be thrown back in. Great contact. Valenzuela gave it a ride, but that is caught at the wall. I thought there was a chance that could be gone. Fastball coming in, and you know what? He just missed that. So good try by Valenzuela. So as McAdoo comes up, we're getting a pitching change. Boozer is going to be out. We're going to wait to see who comes in, as now it's a battle of the pens. Which bullpen is going to have the better game? Will Tampa Bay be able to close it out? Will Toronto be able to hold them? Let's see. Third base. Oh boy. It's going to be Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly coming in. Wham, thanks for the follow. Blue, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. Holy smokes. This is a crazy game, folks. They're going to pay Straw $8 million to mostly suck next year. It's a lot, right? For him to what? Sit on the bench. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. If we pull this up here, let me take a look. So right now, what is he making this year? Oh, we got to find him here. Man, it's a long list. Holy smokes. Can I filter it by? Of course I can't filter it. Holy, this is brutal. All right, there he is. Miles Straw this year, $5 million. So he's making average $5 million a year this year. Yeah, I mean, I can't see them giving him more. I mean, that's a lot, and he's not going to be a full-time player. You got to look at the comparables, how it goes. All right, Kelly going to come back out on the mound. He's going to take over this game. McAdoo, the batter. First pitch in there for a strike. $2 million. I don't think it'll be $2 million. They could decline his option and bring back Straw for league minimum. I mean, league minimum, I think he's worth more than that. McAdoo hits this one hard. That's going to get through. It's going to go all the way to the wall in the corner. It takes a Tampa Bay bounce. Here comes the throw. Smith is coming in. He's around the throw. He scores an RBI single for the Big Mac attack, and it's 7-6. Are you kidding me? What a ball game. Wow. Uh-oh, and Smith is down, and Smith is hobbling around. Smith is taking a look now. Holy smokes. Big Mac attack. Here comes the trainer to help Smith. Smith was flying. Mac goes to second base, so he's going to end up with 2. He rounds, and he's grimacing. He's grimacing as he's coming to third base. So he was in all kinds of pain going from second to third, and as he crosses home, comes towards the camera, he says, "Oh," 4-letter word, and then he goes down. He collapses, grabs the back of his leg right in front of the Tampa Bay bench, and the Tampa Bay players are jumping up right away doing this. Oh, man. So they only have 2 players left, George Springer and Ernie Clement. Ernie Clement is under the weather today, so they really don't want to put him in. We'll have to see if Smith is going to be able to go. I mean, he was coming around. He was hobbling pretty good on that turn around third base. And he's going down the tunnel. So he's going right down the tunnel. Oh boy, so Schneider he's got some chess to figure out here as Straw coming in takes first pitch strike. Jays have a runner on second with 2 outs. If Miles Straw can get a base hit here, McAdoo is fast. This could tie the ball game. Holy smokes. I know, or even Smith was looking real good. Here's the 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2. Come on, Miles. Come on, Miles. NBA players. Yeah, the salaries are so out of whack. Salaries are so out of whack. Move Straw to short, Lucas to center field, and Springer to right field. I don't want Springer anywhere near the outfield. We saw he's played, 1 game in left field this year, and there was a ball hit in the corner, and he was so slow getting over there. But you may have to. Like watching an episode of MASH. Oh, man, I love MASH. Swinging away, defending that plate. Count stays at 1-2. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's just going down to get some ice. Have the trainer feel around. Hopefully he's okay. Nice, Malachi. Enjoy the vacation. So 1-2. Here's the pitch. Straw reaches for 1 outside the strike zone. Got a piece of it. And this is the one thing Miles Straw does a lot when he gets 2 strikes on him. He swings at almost every pitch wherever it is right now. Rusty and Jody, thank you for the gifts. JR, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that very much. Here's the 1-2 again. He reaches outside, going to hit it up the middle. Picked up over to first. He cannot beat it out. And that's going to do it for the Blue Jays. Straw slams the hat down in disgust. Here comes Little. Little is checking into the ball game. The Jays get it back to within 1. And this is where things were before everything went crazy in that bottom of the 4th. The Jays had scored 1. The score was 2-1 entering the bottom of the 4th. The Rays popped off for 5 runs, mainly because of some horrendous defensive decisions from the Blue Jays. We thought this was over at 5-2. The Blue Jays then put up 4 in the 5th, and they get 1 more here in the 6th. So we're back to a 1-run game. This is crazy. Little going to come in to take on Palacios, Walls, and Simpson. Let's see if he can shut the door. Just a couple innings left to go. Defense needs to step up. Pitching needs to be on point. And the bats need to keep going. Nate, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Now we have lost Bateman. Bateman with a hamstring issue. Smith with an issue as well. And Ernie Clement is now standing in front of those little cubby holes. Looks like Ernie Clement could be coming into this game. And Ernie Clement is under the weather today, so he wasn't supposed to play. And no, it looks like Smith right now. Smith is staying in here. So Smith came in. He's taking some ground balls. He's going to try and play through this. You can kind of read it on his face, though. He is definitely in some discomfort. But Smith is going to try and play this one out. He knows Ernie is under the weather. He's hurting, but he's trying to hang in there. Sam, how's it going? Welcome in. DVV, what's up? So Bateman, not exactly sure. As he crossed first base, running down the base path, he grabbed his hamstring. So it could be a little hamstring strain. He's feeling some tightness. And so he came out. Could have been a cramp, right? Could have been something small for Smith. Here's Little, who checks in. First pitch is inside for a ball. Fans getting the money worth. That's right. So Das Cameron is in left field now. He came in for Sanchez. Crowd getting their money's worth, all 2,000 people. This pitch in there for a strike. Good pitch. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that. Palin and Raphael. Come on, Jays. Let's get it. Swing. He goes around. That's going to be strike 2. Good pitch there by Ernie. Garash, how's it going? Can we get some new training staff? Rusty, thanks for the follow. Thanks for sharing us out. Thanks for all the love today. Hey, Terry. Mac could do playoff. Probably, Terry. Mac will do anything we ask him to do. Or at least the coaching staff will ask him to do. He's been great. Here's the 1-2. It's going to be hit. Foul. They went right at him. Who knew? Who knew? The way Rasmussen was pitching today, I thought there was no chance. But they turned it on. Knocked him out of the game. Hey, Warren, how's it going? So crazy, Adam. So crazy. Elaine Crooked, thank you very much. Toronto, what's up? This is going to be swung on, hit right to first base. Good grab by Oak, stepping on the bag, 1 down. Toronto Walker, you're kidding, right? That would be hysterical. Toronto, great couple innings. Mike, what's doing? Let's do it. Let's do it. Holy, they're crushing it. Keep it going. Again, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here on this crazy back and forth game. So Little to Walls now. First pitch in there for a strike, 95 miles an hour. Very nice pitch. Listen, I know a lot of people are not fond of Brennan Little, of course, rightly so. But he's been pitching okay since his return. Go Jays go. Thanks, Danny. 1-1 here on Walls. Go Jays, Nathaniel. Let's do it, right? Want to see a big win. Here's the 1-1. Swing on, and that's going to hit. That's just going to get through. Jimenez diving over. Can't come up with it. So Wall picks up his second hit. 1 on with 1 out. Nated. They're trying to use the freshest people they have. So Mariners fan, I still remember my first ever introduction to him in the postseason. Smith did go back out. Smith did go back out. Oh, Declan, no, there's still like 30 games left to go. There's a lot of baseball still to be played. This is going to come down to the wire. Toronto, exactly. This little thinky is Tom Selleck. This is going to be fouled off 1-1. Man, Tom Selleck is awesome. As a Yankees fan, it feels weird rooting for the Blue Jays. Sean, we're trying to help you out. We're trying to help you out just so we can come and beat you guys this weekend. Raul, what's going on? Welcome back. What a crazy game, huh? Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Brendan Little with a very nice pitch. Couple of sinkers and a slider just dropping right out from underneath it. Not so much. Well, Little's been doing okay. Here's the 1-2 inside, 2-2. I'm glad Smith came back out. I would have hated to see Ernie Clement go in not feeling the best. Hey, Lucas. But I really do hope Smith is okay. We can't lose both Smith and Bateman. And again, hopefully Bateman, it's just some tightness. He'll get some icy hot and some massage, and he'll be good to go. This one called strike 3. Brennan Little with the K. 2 down now. 2 down. Let's go. And that's it for Little. Little gets 2 outs, and with Caminero coming up, he's going to say, all right, we're going to switch him up. We're going to play the matchups. Thank you, Brandon Little. Does his job and does it successfully. Paul Sewald is going to make his way in now to take over from Brendan Little. Here comes Sewald. Papermaker, how's it going? Caminero stepping up. He's 1 for 3 today with a double and RBI and scored a run. So Little got 2 outs, did his job. Now let's see if Sewald can get the 3rd out and get him out before he starts to slip. Tracy, thank you for the follow. I don't know. We're getting a whole bunch of players back. We gotta get healthy, right? Gotta get healthy. So my question is loyalty. That's funny. Oh yeah, Mike, we'll be doing there. We'll be right in with NHL this year, all season long. Absolutely. You know it. You know it. It's going to be a fun hockey year. With Montreal being a better team, Toronto looking to be better, Buffalo being better. It is going to be some great rivalries. Oh yeah, and Ottawa's in there as well, but I think they actually got worse. So it's going to be some fun hockey this year on the channel, and it starts in a couple of weeks. Of course, down the stretch, we'll be rotating both hockey and baseball. And should the Blue Jays get in, we'll, of course, be covering the Blue Jays playoff run, just like we did last year. What's going on, Sam? Also, Anthony Suntander should be coming back by the end of the season, too. He's starting to hit now. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of Santander we get. Right? We saw him for a few games in between injuries, and it didn't look promising, and of course, then went down again. Why was Sanchez playing left field? He should play right field, left field, and center should feature your best. Yeah, I mean, that's just where he plays. I mean, he plays in the left side, and it was not good. All right, Sewald is in to face Caminero. 2 outs, runner on first, and Sewald right away goes for a pickoff attempt with Walls over there. Right downer? Absolutely. So Sewald set to deliver. There goes the runner. Valenzuela throwing it down. A tag applied. They say safe. Throw was a little high, and it was a good slide coming in underneath it. Schneider wants to know, should we challenge? They're on the phone. Yes, the Blue Jays are going to challenge. So they're on the phone with the replay squad saying, challenge, challenge, challenge. They say yes. So the throw was a little high. Hey, Free, welcome in. So for Free, those 7 runs are not the fault of Scherzer. Those were not the fault of Scherzer. It was poor defense. It was really more on Sanchez and Okamoto than it was Scherzer, in my opinion. So let's see the replay here. I can't tell. I think he's safe personally. Pretty close. So he was ruled safe on the field. To me, it looks pretty close. I think his hand got there before the tag. It's a little hard from the angles they showed us to see where that tag actually got him. And runner is safe. And Papermaker, I answered your question like twice. I answered your question twice. So go troll elsewhere. All right, so 1-0 on Caminero. This pitch misses low. It's going to go 2-0. Runner on second base. Good stolen base there by Tampa Bay. Swing and a miss there. 2-1. Good pitch. Good pitch coming through. Yeah, he looked pretty safe to me on that slide. But it's worth the challenge, right? 2-1 now, runner on second. Caminero 1 for 3 today. Pickoff attempt to second base. Back in safe. Lucas, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Benny, it is winnable. It's a 1-run game, 7-6. It has been absolutely bonkers. So back and forth. This is going to be popped up. Greg, how did I become a Jays fan? Just growing up with the Jays. Just growing up with the Jays. Been a fan my whole life. Here's the 2-2. Seawald delivers, swing and a foul off. Good rip there by Caminero, trying to keep up with that. Seawald couldn't put it past him. Simpson is fast, very fast. Tampa definitely, they've got some power and they've got some speed. You got to be very, very careful. Let's see if he can get him here. No, a little timeout. Valenzuela going to go up and have a little conversation here. Seawald this year coming over from Arizona in the National League. He had a 2-5 record. Not the best ERA, a 6.23 ERA. He's had a pretty lengthy career, the 36-year-old. Little bit of a journeyman. The Mets, Seattle, Arizona, Cleveland, Detroit. Got him, swing and a miss. Let's go. Big pitch. We're going to the top of the 7th inning for Lucas, Kirk, and Okamoto. Holy cow. Wow. Blue Jays pitching got through it. Jays trying to turn it around. They're down by 1. Little did his job. Seawald did his job. Rick, thank you for the follow. Unbelievable how this is going right now. I'm almost at a loss for words. I mean, this game has been back and forth. It has been super exciting. It has been absolutely crazy. And folks, we are 20 subscribers away now from 200. If you haven't hit that subscribe, kindly hit that like button and that subscribe button. It is free. We'd love for you to hang out with us over the course of the season. And of course, for the NHL hockey season and NBA basketball season starting up very, very, very soon. And yes, 7-6 is the score. Folks, our next stream is actually going to be on Friday. Tomorrow is a 1 o'clock day, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern time. So I'll be watching it or listening to it while I work, but it's an afternoon game, and unfortunately I do have to work. But we'll be back on Friday as the Blue Jays start a series against the Yankees in New York, and you know that one is going to be a whole lot of fun. Crooked Tree. So over on TikTok, just hit the follow button. If you're over on YouTube, you can hit that subscribe button. So multiple different platforms, depending on where you're watching, you can hit that accordingly. Are you going to work with Jim Ralph this winter? Hey, Terry, if Jim Ralph calls, I'll be there. I have one condition, though. My one condition is I have to be able to bring the chat with me. So if Ralphie's going to bring me into the booth, he's got to make room for all 1,000 people because we got a big squad bringing in. That's my condition. Would love to do it one day. Would love to do it for real. I think that would be an absolute blast. And I love Jim Ralph. I love Jim Ralph. He's great. All right, Lucas, let's go. Let's keep this rally alive, Blue Jays. Let's rock it. It's a 1-run ball game here in the top of the 7th, and Nathan Lucas, a slow swing at a pitch outside the strike zone. So count is going to be 1-1. Kelly still in here. Again, if you missed it, Bateman left with some hamstring tightness. This is going to be outside. Smith had a little bit of an issue with his leg. He actually went down, took a tumble. Looked like it was just a cramp. He came back into this game. Blue Jays keeping it very close. This pitch coming through. Lucas going to hit it to left field on the run, and a nice catch. Very nice catch by Simpson. We were just talking about his speed, using that speed to come on over and making a big catch, robbing Lucas from a hit. Lucas has hit a couple down the left field side. Hasn't been able to drop one in there on Simpson. So that is one down. Here comes Kirk, who's 2 for 3 after a great night yesterday from Kirk. Alejandro Kirk is doing it again today. 2 for 3. He does have a home run. This one inside on the hands. Ball one. Hey, Kirk, welcome in. Coming in just as Kirk is at bat. Terrence, welcome in. Let's go. Thank you, Will. This one in there for a strike. Very nice pitch. No idea how much I look forward to you calling the game. You're incredible. Oh, Captain, thank you so very much. I appreciate the kind words. My absolute pleasure. So Kirk is going to use his timeout. Going to step off here. They need some yoga classes. They need to stretch it out and make sure they're loose and limber. Jays need to win this with Vladdy out so he can be demoted to number 9. Yeah, Vladdy expected to return on Saturday. Kirk is going to turn on it, hit it just foul. Yeah, assuming that nothing else pops up with Vladdy in the next 2 days, we expect him to be activated on Saturday. George Springer's got a helmet on. He's sitting on the bench. He does have a helmet on. Mason Fluharty getting himself all warmed up. Yeah, Nate, I heard that rumor. I don't know what I think about that. Kirk swings away, hits this on the right side. That's going to be a catch. So 2 down now, 2 down. Inning playoff game last year. Oh, my goodness. Terrence, that was wild. That was wild. We thought the 15-inning game was bad, and 19 innings was wild. Here comes Kaz Okamoto. He's 1 for 2 today. Has a walk as well. Swing and a miss there. Yeah, Sean, have to pay the bills somehow, right? Hey, Jeremy, welcome in. Oh, Lucas, I hope you get well soon, my friend. Used to love watching Jim and Mark, the Sportsline Globe. Yes, I remember that, Mike. Back in the day for sure. Actually, Jim Ralph did a blooper video. I forget what it's called, but it was hysterical. It was so good. That one is going to be low. Come on, Oak. We need a big hit here. Got to keep it going. Hey, Harv, welcome in. Been watching for a few days now. Today, subscribe. Good content. Thanks for the live updates. Shout out to Calgary. Thank you so much, Harv. I appreciate the subscribe. Welcome into the channel. Thanks for watching. Come on, Oak. Daniel, thanks for the follow. Kelly with his 21st pitch. Delivers. Oak goes around. A pitch low. Oh, a ball, and he can't hold back. That's it for the Blue Jays. We're going to the bottom of the 7th for Aranda, Diaz, and Hicks. Holy smokes. Hey, Cottaging, how's it going? Welcome in. Very busy recently. Wow, busy indeed, busy indeed. What is that? You're gonna have two kids at within what was the last one? Is it a year old already? Wow. Well, welcome in. I'm that's awesome. Congratulations. Sorry about your mom. Yeah, busy. It's crazy. Hey, Joshua, how's it going? It's been wild, Joshua. This has been a real wild game. If you're just tuning in, if you're just seeing the score and being like, what is going on? Tampa scored 2 on a 2-run home run back in the first. The Blue Jays then scored 1 in the 4th. And then Tampa Bay exploded for 5 in the bottom of the 4th. They had bases loaded, a fly ball that Sanchez lost it. Couldn't find it. The ball drops in, followed by defensive error after defensive error, even though no errors were actually issued. For example, not a ball was hit. Okamoto runs up to pick it up. He goes home, but he throws it way up high. So Valenzuela had to go up and then come down for the tag, but no chance to make that play. Just some bad defensive playing. And the Blue Jays then in the top of the 5th, they got 4. And then they added one more in the 6th. And that brings us to the score now, 7-6 Tampa Bay. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Mason Fluharty is going to check in. Let's see how Flu is going to do. Yeah, he's 1. He'll be 2 in November. Amazing. You're going to have your hands full, 2 little ones. Well, we wish you all the best. Absolutely crazy. Google glitch on me. One moment, Jaser. Yeah, it's funny. Google's been having some challenges. Sanchez can't catch a pop fly. Yeah, Ross. And a part of it is, and I'm not making excuses, part of it is the tarp of the roof here at Tropicana Field is white, and he's clearly having a hard time picking it up, the white baseball off the white roof. You got to make those. You got to make those catches. First pitch in here for a strike. Aranda swinging through. Nice job there by Fluharty. Hope they change the rules to where any ball lodged in fair play is playable. Go get the ball and throw it in. Right? Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I mean, the way it's supposed to be right now, if a ball is lodged, you're supposed to, put up your hands and call lodge ball, lodge ball. But the umpire is supposed to go out and take out the ball, right? To make sure it actually was lodged. Lethal Raccoon, it is a wild one. Got him, and a big strikeout there. It's not meant to call a lodged ball, wait for 10 seconds, then pick it up and throw it in. Luke, it's a wild one here tonight. Do you think Jays will secure the wild card spot? Sheldon, I really believe they will. I really believe they will when all is said and done. Still a lot of baseball left to go. Yes, you'll go up and down. This is going to be hit along, diving over. Great stab. Jimenez pops up. One hops it in. Got him. Jimenez has been outstanding at shortstop. 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. So we can't live or die on every single game. As long as at the end of the day we're winning more than we're losing, no problem. We're a half game out right now, a half game. We just got to keep doing some things. We knew this was going to be the toughest series for us. We picked up 1 win. I'm happy with that. The Mike Keenan of NHL fame. Jeremy, that's hysterical. Oh, poor Mike Keenan. Great play by Jimenez. All right, Hicks is having a good day. He's 2 for 3 today. Took a first pitch for a ball. This one in there for a strike. Now 1-1. Blue Jays have no challenges remaining. No challenges. They've blown them both. Tampa still has both of theirs. That's true, Ross. This one is hit sharply to right field. That catch is made, and let's go to the top of the 8th, shall we? Jimenez, Cameron, and Smith all coming up as we go to the top of the 8th. Cottaging, it's been great. Things have been great. Thank you for asking. Hey, Michael, how's it going? Welcome in. Something sweet recently. This cat went up a new class choice. Mike, that's hysterical. Just 6 pitches, getting the job done, right? Getting the jobs done. Smith is still in, Becca. Smith is still in. He is doing his job. Hey, surprise cruise ship. What's going on? Welcome in. Blue Hardy throwing viruses out there. He's looking solid. So absolutely bonkers today's game. Hey, James, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. In my back deck watching the game by the mountains. I'd rather listen to what. Oh, thank you, Harv. That sounds like a great scenery. Sitting there, you can see the mountains from your deck. That's awesome. I remember I was in Arizona for business, and I remember there was something about just looking outside and seeing kind of a mountain range. It was so cool, right? Just seeing that, it is awesome. Giovanni, what's up? Go Jays, go Jays. Josh, Blue Jays all day, my friend. Blue Jays all day. We'll go for your first. Oh, James, I get you. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. You'll be fine. As long as you're going to a reputable place, you'll be fine. What's your thoughts on their gameplay last couple weeks? Sheldon, I love what they're doing. By the way, Tyler Wells coming in to replace Kelly. I love how the Jays are playing. They've gone back to the basics, bunting, stealing. They haven't done that today, but bunting, stealing, worrying about moving runners over, not trying to hit every home run. They've been playing great baseball. All right, Jimenez is going to lead the way. He shows bunt, then pulls it away because this pitch is going to come in high, ball one. Interesting job. Thinking about dropping a bunt here, a little bunt single. Wheels lived in Arizona at the base. Oh, very cool. James, thanks for the follow. Swing and a miss there by Jimenez. Hey, David Grayer, welcome in. Big rip there. Come on, Himmy. Got to get it going here. Wells is going to step off. A little bit of a conversation. The umpire is talking with Hicks here for a moment. So they have a communication. They sort it out. They step back in. Wells has his pitch. He's going to deliver up high, and that goes all the way to the backstop. Don't think that was the pitch that was called. Tyler Rogers is getting himself ready over on the Blue Jays side. We haven't seen Rogers for a couple of days. Let's go Toronto, right? Let's do it. Question with the two dog. Oh, very nice, Michael. Very nice. Canadian Rockies are the best. Swing and a miss. Big cut brings the count to 2-2 now. Sim and Saul, welcome in. Welcome in. Andreas Jimenez up for bat right now. Yeah, boom. It was right there for him. Right there for Jimenez. Here's the 2-2. Sends it high. 3-2, full count. Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Hope you're having a good evening. 3-2, full count. Jimenez waiting, swings, pops this one back in foul. That's right, Douglas. Got to get on base first, right? Got to get on base first and bring him around. Yankees. No, I didn't realize that. I love Muggsy Bogues. Muggsy Bogues is awesome. Let's do it again. Here's the 3-2. Swinging another foul off. Big battle here with Jimenez on the full count. Yeah, Vaughn, right? If that inning had gone a different way, if Sanchez makes that catch, it's a very different situation. Jimenez going to pop this one up. Third base side, running over, and that catch is made. That's the first out. That's the first out. Hey, Carpet, just the one out. Just the one out. So a tough play there. Here comes Cameron. Cameron is 1 for 1. Had a base hit his last at bat. So Jimenez, he fouls out. Come on, Cameron. Let's do it. Let's go 2 for 2. Here's the pitch. Cameron, little check swing. Did he go around on the appeal? They say, yes, he did. 0 for 1 on Cameron. Nathan, I don't think so. Long wait. Here's the pitch. Swinging away at pitch high in the strike zone. Pops it up to the right field side. That's going to be a long fly out. Nothing doing. 2 down now. 2 down now. We're here in the top of the 8th. And the Blue Jays have not been able to get on. Wells is doing a very, very nice job at this point. And here comes Josh Smith. Smith is 1 for 3. Scored a very big run. Wasn't sure if he would return after he kind of crashed to the ground and rolled around in some pain, went down the tunnel. But he came back out to play, and now it's his turn back at bat here. So me thinks it must have been kind of a cramp. Something just got him. Hicks coming out to have a quick word with Wells. Martin, the problem with Ernie Clement is he's ill today. Ernie is under the weather. So I don't know if we necessarily want to bring Ernie up if he's sick. All right. Come on, Smith. First pitch to him. Curveball down low. Misses the strike zone. 1-0. Umpire needs some more balls. Springer did have a bucket on earlier. We thought George might come into the game. He did not. This pitch fouls it off 1-1. That was a good pitch. Would have caught that bottom corner. Smith was embarrassed. He tripped. That's funny. Keys is ready. He says 325 in AAA. Yeah, and I like when we saw Keys as this one misses. When we saw Keys earlier this year, he was very exciting to watch. All right, here's the 2-1. Come on. Going to be inside. 3-1 now. Good eye by Smith to lay off of it. In fact, the only pitch he did swing at was in the strike zone. So very good at bat here. He's ready. Pitch is locked in. Wells, pitch number 15. Delivers that one right in there for a strike. Smith taking that the whole way. 3-2 now. Full count with 2 outs. Josh Smith. Got to take this one. It's only swing if you're defending. Here's the pitch down low. He takes a walk. So a good job. Smith throws his bat and he looked down like to take off a shin guard, only to realize he didn't have a shin guard on. So Smith goes down to first base with 2 outs. Blue Jays have a base runner. And here's Brendan Valenzuela who comes up. So the situation last time was Valenzuela had a long single and Smith ran it in from first. Don't think he's going to do that again. This is going to be low to Valenzuela. A big hit here from Brendan would be awesome. Alex, no, Springer is not in today. Jen, thank you for the heart. So Springer not in. He is available off the bench if need be. 2 outs. Jay's trying to put a rally together here. This is going to be fouled off. Yes, Mike. So Buck Martinez was there with Garth Org. No, so no Vladdy. Vladdy is not available to play until Saturday. They're expecting to activate him then. 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2 now. 0-2. Come on, Valenzuela. So Valenzuela is in the hole here, 1-2. Wells has been pitching him very well. Got to be patient. Here's the pitch. Valenzuela swings away. Gonna pop it shallow left field, but that catch is made by Simpson. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And here comes Tyler Rogers for the bottom of the 8th inning to take on Mullins, DeLuca, and Palacio. Tyler Rogers has to get the job done here. It was a little bit of a lazy swing. It was a lazy swing. So the Blue Jays have to hold him here, and they'll get 3 more outs to try and at least get 1 more run. Absolutely a wild game here today. It's been a shootout. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, not really back and forth. Tampa's always been up, but they've moved up. Toronto's gotten closer. They've moved up. Toronto's been closer. So it has been crazy baseball. Scherzer didn't pitch great today, but he wasn't horrible. That fourth inning was not on Scherzer. I mean, yes, he contributed to it, but it was a disaster of an inning. Okamoto had a bad throw home. Sanchez with a fly ball that should have been caught that dropped and a couple of runs scored. It was absolutely a calamity of mistakes on the defensive side. But they managed to fight it back. They managed to get back in here. And I will say this is way closer than I thought it was going to be. Thank you for that follow. Gonna lose 100 because of Toronto. It happens. It happens. Mark, thank you for the heart. I think the 9 hot dog, 9 beers, 9 innings is hard because I'm going on the 25th stand. I don't know. To me, in my opinion, cottaging, I think it's silly. I think it's stupid in my opinion. But to each their own, right? I'm not a drinker. I'm not eating 9 hot dogs. I'm not drinking 9 of any drinks. I personally think you will, if you're going to a game, you will not have a good time by doing that, in my personal opinion. Mason, what's going on? We're only down by 1, right? Bats came all the way back. We are only down by 1. Had a 3-leg parlay, all underdogs. A's, Toronto paid $1,500. That would have been huge. Hit right to Rogers, going to throw it over to first. Good play to start this one off. Wow, that happened real quick. 9 waters, even 9 waters. I don't think you could drink 9 waters. Hit right to Rogers, who threw it over to first. Rightian. Yeah, Toronto has a chance. Toronto has a big chance. This is going to be fouled off. There we go. Jen teared it up. Going to the next level. Tearing it up. So Johnny DeLuca comes in to pitch hit. Strike call. Very nice pitch. So DeLuca comes in for Vladi. 0-2 on him now. Come on, Rogers. Johnny. This pitch swung on. Rogers leaves it. Comes over to Smith, who throws it into the dirt. Picked up, and he is safe. What a horrible throw by Smith. Not sure what he was doing there. DeLuca was fast. Smith picked it up, and he threw it right down into the dirt. I mean, it's a tough play. You're throwing back across your body. That was a very weak throw. So should have got him here, but did not. So there's another little defensive mistake. It's little plays like that that can cost you. There goes the runner, swing and a miss. Valenzuela throwing it down. Tag is applied, and they're going to get him. So there it is. Valenzuela and Jimenez connect to catch him stealing. That is a big play. Skella, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Good throw. Good throw to nail him there. See where we are on the sub counter. Oh, there we are. 10 subs away. You guys amazing. Showing much love here today. So Rogers pitching now still to Palacios. Hit a 2-run double, scored in that crazy 4th inning. This is going to be hit on the dirt, picked up. Okamoto is going to go over, touch the bag, and the Blue Jays do it. Well, we are down to the top of the 9th inning. It's going to be McAdoo, Straw, and Nathan Lucas. Lucas is 0 for 3 today. McAdoo is 3 for 3 today. Straw is 0 for 1. This is a big opportunity. Blue Jays need to find a way just to get one. George Springer is available. I wonder if you bring Springer in for Straw. Maybe that is the play. We're up now, Saul. We're up now. Maybe you bring Springer in for Straw and let him hit. Ernie Clement is technically available too, but he is ill. He is sick, so I don't think they'll put him in. But you never know, right? You only need 1 run. That's it. 1 run to tie to force extras. So a big top of the 9th coming up here for the Blue Jays. This would be huge. This team has come from behind before. Brian Baker is going to come in to replace Tyler Wells. So we get a pitching substitution here for Tampa Bay. So pitching substitution. So let's go. Bella, let's go. Go Jays, go, right? Let's see what they do. What is Schneider going to pull it out? Thomas, you are very welcome. It is my absolute pleasure to be here and do this for y'all. For you all. I love it. We have fun each and every stream. We do it our way, and we have a great time doing it. So thank you for being a part of what we do, and thanks for being here night in and night out. Shane Bieber on the mound against Ian Seymour tomorrow. That's a 1:10 start. That is an early one. Our next stream is going to be Friday, and George Springer is on the on-deck circle, so Springer will come in for Straw. Our next stream is going to be Friday as the Jays start a new series against the Yankees. So here's the Big Mac swinging away at the first pitch, going to foul it off. So it's going to be McAdoo followed by Springer and then Nathan Lucas. Let's go. Hey, Forston, how's it going? This is going to be pitched low, 1-1 to Mac. McAdoo has been great. Every time McAdoo gets into a game, he makes it a good outing, a good experience. He's showing he belongs. 2 singles, a double. He's been awesome. Swinging away, hits this one hard. Way foul. That was like the upper deck. He crushed that, but foul, and he's laughing. He's laughing. He just got out a little too far in front and hit that one sky high. 1-2. Here's a pitch. Mac is going to golf it back to the pitcher's mound. The pitcher bobbles it, and Mac is going to be safe. Safe. McAdoo. A little hop. Baker went to pick it up, and somehow he booted it. He couldn't pick it up, and McAdoo able to get to first uncontested. So he went to pick it with his glove and then tried to cup it with both hands, and it did not work. And George Springer is going to come in now. Now the question is, do you send McAdoo? He's got speed. There's a meeting on the mound. Going to have a little conversation. Springer is pitch hitting for Straw. Do you send Mac? Do you try to get that stolen base and move him over? Xavier, thanks for the follow. Prime, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks to all the new subscribers tonight. Here we are, 6 subs away now. Unbelievable. Do the McAdoo. Mike, welcome in. Maddie as well. Thanks for the follows. Alf, thank you as well. Believe, Randy says. All right, Baker is set. Springer is in there. Pitch is going to be low, ball 1. He has an interesting windup here. I think there is room. Rusty, thanks for the heart. Scrubs, thank you so much. I think there is room to steal. This one in there for a strike, 1-1. Robin, how's it going? Welcome in. Luke, hello there. Yeah, we're going to be in and out, right? When you're a half game and teams are winning and losing, you're going to be in and out of that playoff spot. We just got to keep it close. Springer fouls this one off. Count goes to 1-2 now, as that was in on the hands. They have not sent McAdoo as of yet. Theo, what's going on? Welcome in. Average, hello there. Baker stands up. He's ready. Delivers. Springer drives this one straight away center field, but that is going to be caught. McAdoo's going to go back, does not tag up and move over. So a long fly ball from Springer. Not able to advance the runner. 1 out. I mean, I don't mind Springer swinging away. But to me, in that situation, you put the bunt down. You got to move the runner over. You don't need to go for the home run. You got to move the runner over. Lucas is 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. McAdoo goes. Here's the throw. He's going to be out. No, they're going to say safe. He missed the tag. McAdoo, his first stolen base. The throw was there. The tag was late coming across. This was a very close play. I mean, the throw was right there. But Max sliding to that far side of the plate, the tag looked like it was missed on the upper body and had to apply the tag on the leg. So Tampa is going to challenge this. Tampa is going to want to look at it. At this point, there's no harm in Tampa to have a look. Let's see the replay. The throw was right there, but he missed the initial tag on the side of his body, and the umpire is in good position here. Yeah, I think he's safe. I mean, the throw was there well in advance, but when he came across, he caught it in front, and when he comes across to apply the tag, he missed getting him in the midsection, and so the tag ends up applying on the back of the hand, like the back of the leg, and he stays on the base, so he's going to be safe. A great slide by McAdoo. Really good slide. That was absolutely huge. A massive, massive play. So after review, he is safe. Call on the field stands. Call on the field stands. Let's go. Nick, thank you so much. Steele third. Hey, Craig, what's up? 4 more. If you haven't subscribed, now's a great time. 4 subs away. All right, 1 on, 1 out. Lucas, 1 strike on him. Baker delivers, swing and a miss there by Nathan Lucas. Ooh, that was a tough one. 0-2 now. Nathan does have 2 strikeouts today. He's in trouble here. Just put it in play. Right? Gotta put it in play. Hey, Willow, how's it going? This one up high, and that's going to be ball 1. Scrubs, we do tons of giveaways here on the channel. Tons of giveaways. We gave away a couple packs of cards here just the other day. Here's the 1-2. Lucas going to foul this one off. Stays alive, defending that plate. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. 204. Keep it rolling. 205. Keep it rolling. Danny Gloria, thank you so much. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lucas goes down swinging. That one hurts. That one hurts. What did you win, Willow? And did you message me? Everything we gave away has been sent out. In fact, I only have 1 package left from one of our winners yesterday who I just got the address from. But yeah, all of our prizes we give out within a couple of days. Gift cards are sent within a couple of days. Packages are dropped in the mail within a couple of days. Yeah, we give out our stuff pretty quick. So Blue Jays down to their last out, and it's Alejandro Kirk. Takes the first pitch in here for a strike. There's Steven Patrick. Thank you so much. Come on, Alejandro Kirk. Big moment here. Big moment here. This is going to be low. Oh, David, we don't announce them in advance. Only the big milestone ones will announce in advance. Here's a $40 gift card. It was last season. It was $40 gift card. A $40 gift card. We usually do 25s. If we did a 40, it would have gone out. I can go back and check the records, but yeah, we've everything was sent out from last season for sure. It's possible I didn't get your email, but yeah, we sent out everything. Here's a 2-1. This is going to be popped up. 2-2. Kirk stays alive. JP, how's it going? Welcome in. So here we go. Crowd on their feet. Alejandro Kirk trying to move this one over. 7-6 is the score. Here's the pitch. Kirk going to swing away. Drives it right center field on the run. Good catch at the wall. And that's going to be the ball game. Kirk 2 feet short of a home run, and this one is done. Holy smokes. They came so close. They came so close. What a ball game. Unbelievable ball game. This was just bonkers. Blue Jays gave it a great show. There's one watching from the Markham Fair. Okay, yeah, Willow, I remember you. I remember from Markham Fair. I remember that for sure. For sure. Is Kirk the D? Yes, Kirk was DHing. Kirk was DHing tonight. So Rasmussen ends up taking the win. He goes to 13-5. Scherzer takes the loss, goes to 1-6. And Baker, he gets the save, his 36th save of the year. So unbelievable effort. The Blue Jays, they come back, but just could not come back enough. 9 hits, 6 runs, 1 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. For Tampa Bay, they had 8 hits. They scored 7 runs, 2 in the 1st, 5 in the 4th, and that was it. It was a disaster 4th inning for the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays responded in a big way. They just could not get it to come back. Will, it was a great game. It was an unbelievable game. They fought hard. They just couldn't get it done. Absolutely crazy. Willow, if you want, send me a message and I'll go back through the records and try and see what happened there. Because I know we everything should have been taken care of. Hey, Mega, what's going on? No worries. Lake, what's up? Welcome in. What an unbelievable back and forth game. We knew this was going to be the hard one. When we saw Scherzer versus Rasmussen, we thought this is going to be difficult. Blue Jays are back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time. We will not be streaming tomorrow because we have to work, but we will be back Friday as the Blue Jays going to start a new series versus the New York Yankees. So that one is going to be a whole lot of fun. Again, in my mind, I had the Jays taken 1 of 3 here in this series, and I'm okay with that. They put up a big fight. They did an okay job. They're still in there. Right now, New York is beating the Orioles, so that is good. We saw that the Twins, they ended up beating the Braves. That's not so good. The Tigers lost to the Pirates. That's good. Right now, the Nationals are up over the Rangers. That is good. So it's going to go up and down. We're going to be in there. We're going to be half back. We're going to be 1 back. We're going to be in there. It's going to be back and forth. At the end of the day, we just have to win more than we lose. So a good job by the Blue Jays tonight. Competitive game, but Tampa got the better end of it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for everything. We had a ton of fun tonight. I want to thank Real and Christine. Thank you so much for all the jewels tonight. You guys absolutely crushed it. To everybody on the talk, Rusty, Jen, Mark, Jody, JR, Randy, Kaz, Rob, Bane. Thank you so much, Randy, again, for all the gifts. So much fun. Yankees are up at least exactly, CV. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Welcome in. So this was an excellent night. Again, thank you to everybody. Thank you to the mods. If this was your first time watching for us, Thank you so much for being a part of what we do. I hope you had a good time. I know I certainly did. We look forward to seeing you on Friday for the Blue Jays and the Yankees. Until then, peace, love, go Jays, go. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Bieber on the mound tomorrow. Let's see how they can shut it down. Short is going to be posted soon, so make sure you have your notifications on. When we post that short, go on over and hit that like because it will help us out a lot. And don't forget, check out all of our other streams and videos as well. Have a great night, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you on Friday. All the best. Good night, everybody.